Hello, everyone, and welcome to the next installment of Neverwinter in Peril. Tonight's session is the King's Festival. Once again, my players are trying to get me to break character. It shall not happen. Welcome, everyone, and thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Um, uh, so I hope everybody enjoys tonight's session. And we're going to go ahead and go over to my players as I impose complete disadvantage against Lynx specifically. Uh,
Why
Hello,
me? I didn't
everybody.
do
Hello,
anything.
everybody. No,
I've
you
never
you
done
succeeded.
anything wrong in my
You
life.
did the thing. You succeeded in what you were doing. I had to stop for a second. So, hello, welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you for playing tonight because goodness did I need this. I'm gonna go ahead and have you introduce yourselves and your characters, except Lynx. Lynx, you're just gonna introduce yourself. Your character will be introduced in session.
Okay.
So actually, as a matter of fact, you can go first. Introduce yourself
Oh,
first,
okay.
and then we'll kind of let you popcorn it around.
Hi, I'm Lynx. I go by any pronouns, and you can find me under the username QuarkLynx wherever you socialize your medias. My character will be introduced later on in this session, so let's go ahead and popcorn it on over to my bestie, Jesty.
Ah. Okay, there
That's
we
you.
go.
I thought you were just gonna end it with and that's it. That's all we get.
That's it. That's all you get.
Okay, moving on.
Hi, my name's Jester or Void. You can call me either or. I go by he, him, or its pronouns. Shit. Where am I? Who are you people? You're all my friends and I love you very dearly. Tonight I am playing Rika, whose real name is much longer and more fancy. But no one really calls her that. Asmar Barbarian, baby. I gently toss the microphone to my primary bestie, Abby.
Ooh, me?
Yep.
You? Me?
You.
I toss the microphone at you, gently.
It clatters on the ground.
Wow, wow.
Yep.
You know how expensive the sound equipment is?
Yep. There he goes.
Well, I broke your microphone. Sorry.
No,
I don't. You learn quickly. I don't catch things when people throw it at me because I have dead cat-like reflexes. Anyway, hello, I am Poppy and/or Abby. You can find me at A Petite Poppy on all forms of social media. I am a she/her. I am a tricksy little fae who will steal your names, pronouns, anything you don't want, and disorganize your socks.
Yeah, just
Tonight,
give Abby all of the dead names.
Yeah, I have a collection right now. It's my little hoard. I have like a little dragon on top of a pile of dead names. Hooray! Tonight I will be playing Imri Nordvaunt, a Dhampir Circle of Wildfire druid who is Rika's beloved best friend and royal advisor and bodyguard and will assassinate you fools if you try to hurt my bestie. Thank you, heart emoji. Let me kick the microphone over to Eldritch, who is my dark ritual in crime.
That is me. Yeah. I am Eldritch. I go by Hile. Don't have any real things to plug, but I'm playing Jahari Miston, Doctor Jahari Miston, a Dragonborn now Rogue Bard, who is the only licensed practitioner here, despite there being another healer.
Yeah, but your license is kind of unscrupulous at this point. We'll see if you maintain your license to practice in the city.
I haven't done anything to revoke my license just yet.
Yeah. Except for maybe threaten the head of the Neverwinter Academy.
Hey, I was just saying that I didn't want to arrest him for animal cruelty.
He had it.
That's true.
He had it.
That's not a threat.
That's a promise.
Exactly.
And then you can just
Yeah.
popcorn it over to anybody else when you're done.
And since in the actual Discord, Charybdis Huffy is right above me. Go ahead.
Yeah, sure. I am Miss Huffy, and I'll be playing Charybdis, the Princess Pluton. Yeah, she, her pronouns, for sure, TV/Miss Huffy. Bro,
Ah,
Crow, you've been thrown the microphone. Catch it quickly. It's expensive.
Quickly before it falls.
ah.
smack, crap.
It's all. It's
Buzz.
okay.
It's already on
Lucky
the
for
floor.
you, it got caught in my shirt. Unlucky for you, it got caught in my shirt.
Yeah. Thankfully, it's not been raining in the backyard, so it should be fine.
For now, it hasn't been raining for now. That's liable to change.
Yeah. Anyway, please introduce yourself and your character.
Sorry, I have glue on my hands, so let me back up a little bit to get the bombastic voice going. Hello, my name is Resident Scarecrow, but please just call me Crow, everyone else does. Tonight I am playing a lovely Street Fighter named Ashton. Currently 2 levels in Monk, potentially other levels in other things. I would give you Ashton's last name, or at least tell you about it, but he doesn't have one. Because, haha, he can't afford one.
Ashton doesn't have a surname because he can't afford it?
Yeah. I mean, he can't afford a house, he can barely afford food. What makes you think he can afford a last name?
Oh, goodness. We'll have to make you a landed gentry by the end of this fucking campaign.
I mean, I have been kinda spitballing enough ideas to fill a small novel in your DMs, one of which is a potential last name for Ashton.
Yeah.
Anyways, who hasn't been introduced yet?
No, you were the last one. So
Wow, feeling real special over here, boss.
who would like
That's
to
the last.
be the recap giver from last session today for inspiration?
I technically can.
You're the only one
I
that
did
has
not
notes.
take. I am.
Also muted.
Say again?
Gesture is also muted.
Yeah. Jess, do you have? Would you like to do it, or are we going to let Lynx go ahead and have the?
I didn't take
inspiration?
many notes because I wasn't here last time, but I have some.
Yeah. Whatever you do not fill, whatever does not get filled in, I will fill the blanks in, or other people,
Okay.
or other people can fill the blanks in and potentially help you guys. Like multiple of you get inspiration point.
Yeah. All
I'll
right,
help you
let's do
fill
this
it.
thing.
I'll fill it in for you. Don't worry. It's all in my brain space.
Last time on Neverwinter in Peril, we had our very first session. Introductions, or something similar. So I listened into the session but did not participate. So
I
most of my notes.
found the title. It was Arrivals. It was Arrivals.
Arrivals.
Arrivals was the name of the session.
Arrivals. So someone, Lady Neverember employs, has been secretly slipping Gale a paralysis poison for the past little bit in the wine he's been offered to force him to recover. That's so fun! Numbness in the extremities and heavy limbs are not typically symptoms of what he caught. So, the more you know.
At least, it's not. But at least you're not coughing your lungs up, gurgling on your own blood, and aspirating. So,
True. Fair enough, I suppose.
those are the symptoms of the wailing death.
Great. We love that for Gale. Anyway, the rest of the party got sent to investigate the academy, where they lost contact with the academics there. And by they, I mean Lady Neverember and her people.
And her entourage.
Yes, in zoom out. In the Beggar's Nest. In my notes, I just called it the Poor District, which seems kind of rude.
But it's true.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
Yeah.
You're right,
Next
you're
note. reading verbatim, they adopted a dog.
Mhm.
Moving on.
Yeah, it was a hellhound puppy.
Uh-huh. A little mutt they found in the basement.
At the first
Because
floor. It was on the first
First
floor.
floor.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
on the
okay.
first floor.
Yeah. So yeah, they went into the
Interesting.
academy. They went to investigate the academy, and turns out some other folks were coming to steal stuff from the academy, and the academy was like, "Oh crap! Everybody run!" But not just because they were fearing for their lives, but also because they were doing illegal animal experimentation. Haha, fun.
Yep, they definitely did not want to get caught with that
Ah,
bullshit.
yeah.
It's the fuzz, cheese it.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was a fun time. They did some murder, as you do in your D&D games, just casually. But the dog did good murder too. He was like the only creature left alive, so good for Cinder for doing murder, I guess.
Mhm.
Anyway, we got
For
merch.
defending herself.
We got merch from the Neverwinter Adventuring Academy.
Uh-huh.
Got like hoodies, shorts, shoes, sparkly things, etc.
Yep.
All kinds of sick swag. Anyway, our next objective apparently is somewhere in the docks district where prisoners in the rehabilitation, nice prison is kind of cool. It's like a chill place to actually be sentenced to because
So
it's not
the
morbid.
official name of the Neverwinter
Mhm.
prison is the Neverwinter Rehabilitation Center for the criminal element. That is the name of the prison. It's a bit of a mouthful.
So the criminally inclined are interned there, and so there's problems apparently, and there aren't usually problems. So we're gonna go check it out. And hey, guess what? My little boy Gale is kind of alive, awake. No. We'll find out, and that's what happened last time on D&D.
That was a good gist of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So does anybody remember what you fought in the basement of the Neverwinter Academy?
Yeah, it was a
Well,
big old
technic-
worm.
We
Worm.
didn't fight the worm, technically. We only fought the hobgoblin. Because of what I rolled, we kind of just
That's true.
subdued the worm.
You did
Arbor
something.
worm.
Oh no, we also fought a golem.
It was a red worm,
Right,
and
the
yeah,
golem
it was
as well.
a wood golem. You fought a red worm and a wood golem, and you absolutely murdered, without a chance of fighting back, a hobgoblin.
Well, the hobgoblin
Yeah.
should have thought of a better life career.
You have a point.
I say that as if my character would not have joined.
That's true. The other thing that happened was when you guys got back to the citadel known as the Hall of Justice, you informed Kelvin Blackstaff of what was going on at the Neverwinter Adventuring Academy, and he handed the artifact known as the Blackstaff over to Charybdis, with the quote saying, and I quote, "I have vermin to hunt." That's interesting.
Mhm.
But yeah, we kind of pan in at the cresting of the next day, after you guys have made it back to the Neverwinter, the Neverwinter's Hall of Justice. Rika and Emery, you were, as I recall, on your way to see Gale.
Unfortunately.
So you guys are kind of headed through the Temple of Pelor, and standing outside of the door where you were kind of given instruction of where Gale was, is 6'4" Warforged that you probably are both very familiar with, Sir Heinrich Telemon. He's been Gale's constant companion since he was very young, and Telemon was kind of commissioned by Gale's older brother because the older brother couldn't be there because of the death of Gale's parents, and so Telamon was kind of made as a stand-in for the older brother figure that kind of Gale didn't have. So you're probably rather familiar, as far as like you're probably on like a first name basis, even though he's a knight and has title in probably land. He does not
So you
care
can
for
call him Einrich.
yeah, he doesn't care for formalities when it comes to you two. He's kind of standing imposingly in front of Gale's door. And you kind of get the feeling, because the way he's like leaning back on the door, it's more to keep Gale inside than keep people out.
We approach.
And he kind of looks at the both of you and he goes, Rika, Emery, good to see you both.
Hey, good to see you too. Any particular reason you're leaning against the door?
The master has been trying to get out of this room for 4 days. Since the paralysis wore off. Being that I do not require sleep, food, or drink, this was the easiest way to keep him inside, especially since there's no windows in there. Except for the skylight.
Good on them. I'm sure if he had a way to get out of that skylight, he'd be out of it by now.
Yes, that is why we had his cousin post up top there. Dare has just kind of been watching him and teasing him through the skylight. I'm assuming you two want to go inside.
I would like to see him, so maybe he stops trying to break in.
One moment.
Yes.
He like turns back to Emery as Emery starts to speak. Yes?
No, I feel like everybody's just like, okay, he's still going to try to break out of there.
As you say that, Telamon just kind of knocks twice. Master Gale,
Yes.
back away from the door. Lady Rika is here to see you.
Rika.
Yes.
You hear the sounds of scrambling.
He kind of Telamon leans up from the door because you could kind of tell that he was leaning his full 600-pound weight on this door. There's an indent on the like stonework of the door where he was leaning on it for like 2 days. The door should
Good
not be
Lord.
damaged more than aesthetically. Good yellow onion will buff it out. And he like
that's
opens
wrong.
the door and just kind of gestures for you two to enter.
Yeah. I'll walk in.
Inside, you can kind of see a nicely made, like, sleeping quarters. It's got a very large, like, 4-poster, queen-sized bed with silken sheets and a heavy duvet, and way more pillows than anyone could ever use. There's a vanity with, like, makeup. Probably doesn't belong to Gale, but Gale would have had free use of this brand new, very expensive makeup. There's like a closet with all of Gale's belongings inside that Gale would have brought after they had been decontaminated. And then like a separate like bathing room inside the room. And the room is lit by these like gossamer lights that are coming from the ceiling, as it is a temple to Pelor, so it's all like natural lighting from the sun in this room.
Cool. What? So Gale's been recovering here for how many days again?
You've been here for 4 days total.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. All right. So you guys walk in and you see Gale standing in the middle of the room. Sorry, hold on. Oh, cat. Okay.
Gale was fed regularly, just as a heads up. Like,
Okay, good.
they did not starve Gale.
Excellent. Okay, yeah. So Gale's standing in the middle of the room, fully dressed. He looks fancy. He looks nice, considering that he's been ill recently. He looks surprisingly put together, perhaps too much so. But he bows as you both enter, and he looks very excited. But he looks like he's about to pounce on Eureka, but he's actively restraining himself, and he's doing so with so much effort that he's like bouncing on his feet and grinning ear to ear.
I think Rika went into the room like stealing, like bracing for the fact that I might have to catch this man.
Yeah, Telemon just kind of standing behind you guys, just like him shaking his head.
Emery's just giving you the look of like, just glaring at you, like, try it. Try to move, and I'll stab you.
Fucking the very large metal man just puts his hand on your shoulder and goes, "You know how this goes. If you try, I will break you in half."
And I will melt you in half. We know this.
Oh, Emery, give it a rest, please. I'm just so excited to finally see you again. It's been so long. Rika,
Hi.
are you well? How have you been?
I've been great. I've been in the city. It's so weird playing a character. His voice is so flat half the time. It's an adjustment.
So I have a question for Rika.
Yes.
Is Cinder with you?
I probably trailing behind me.
Yeah. So
With Bernadette.
Gail, you're used to Bernadette, but what you see is a mix of a like Shiba-looking creature, like Shiba Inu type of dog, mixed with kind of like a German Shepherd. So size of a Shiba, like ear patterns of like a shepherd, and it's like it looks like the fur of its tail is made of pure flame, but it's like hellfire.
Oh, who's this?
It's a Cinder. We just got him yesterday.
Yeah, so Cinder will like sit down next to you, her tail just wagging very excitedly.
Yeah. Sorry, her. You can go say hi, Cinder.
Yeah,
The
Gail will
hound-
lean down, like,
the
hold a
hound
hand out.
pounces on you. It's as if you blinked and she was 10 feet from you, and now she is in your arms.
I think Bernadette is just circling around Gale, too. It's just a ferret doing zoomies around Gale, going like, Fred, who I suffocate sometimes in their sleep. Hello.
They're very affectionate.
Yes, I love her with my whole heart. I would do
And
something.
thus so do I. However, she's very heavy.
So she actually only weighs about 12 pounds currently.
She is slightly heavy.
All right, then give her to me then. If your weak little baby arms can't hold her.
As you say that, she disappears and reappears right next to Rika.
Oh, what a neat trick.
Gail,
You
what
could-
languages do you speak?
Let me check. Common, Draconic, Infernal.
You
That's it.
hear in Infernal, the dog speak to you. Yeah, I was born with it.
Maybe it's Mabel.
I think Emery just also in Infernal. It's that and fairy heritage.
Rika is sitting there not understanding any of this. Just
Yeah, to you it just sounded like the dog barked at Gale. But Imri and fucking Gale heard the dog speak for the first time.
God, I think fucking Rika's gonna take a sit on the bed while they talk to the dog.
It's a very comfortable bed.
I'll pick up Bernadette. I'll hold Bernadette in my arms while they talk.
Remember, Bernadette's a medium-sized creature. This is a wolf
Yeah.
you're hugging.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mhm.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Rika's
Gail's
just like-
gonna give the obligatory, "Oh, you're such a good dog. Oh, I hope you're being a good girl."
Yeah,
That
no,
kinda thing.
as soon as you say that, she's like tail wagging extremely fast. The room's kind of getting a little hotter because her tail is made of pure hellfire. But, you know, y'all ignore that for the fact that she's adorable.
I think Emery's used to it. Or is just comforted by the warmth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so after that kind of greeting, Gail will carefully sit next to Rika without being too close, and
You don't don't have to sit that far away from me. I don't bite.
I have seen you bite before. Not me, but
Do I look like I'm gonna bite you?
no, you never do.
See? Point made. I feel like Telemon's staring at me. He's
Telemon's-
talking about biting me.
Telemon's just like his hand kind of goes over his forehead, and like, so most of the time, metal on metal doesn't make a very nice sound. His is as if he's like running fingers over skin, like he's just kind of sitting there and he's like Captain Jean-Luc Picard face palming, and he just goes, "Your courtship is very strange."
I mean, I could bite you if that's what you wanted, but I don't think you do.
I would accept any.
No, I should. I forgot the way
you
that you are for a second. I forgot the way that you are for a second. That's on me.
If you
So
are
how are you-
comfortable with me sitting closer, I
That's
would
fine.
be more than ecstatic to my scorching ray.
That. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
He scoots a little closer,
Rika
like
forgot.
2 inches away.
Rika was in like the blissful state of not not being around Gale, and then is now like, oh, I forgot. So, how are you feeling? Are you feeling better?
I'm perfectly fine. I don't know why I've been interred in this bedroom.
Oh no, not because you're deathly sick or anything. No, gosh.
I felt fine after one night's rest. I could have gotten up and gone to help.
That's the sickness talking.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's a reason Telma had to stand outside of your room against the door. But that's just me.
I would gladly overcome or set aside the discomfort caused by any ailment to return to your side.
Okay, but I would rather you be healthy, like 100% healthy, than push yourself to that point again. And she's gonna like grab his face in her hand as she's talking to him. No,
I
it's
am-
not.
I am
It's not
completely
that.
recovered now, just looking upon your face.
Oh, fantastic! Listen, look at me, right? Listen,
Yes.
I appreciate the lengths you were going to get to me. However,
You do.
I'm not done yet.
Apologies.
You're fine. Please, for the love of all that is holy, do not make yourself sick trying to get to me again.
This utter dunce that I call my master, was standing on the prow of the ship, looking out into the distance, simply to
Be
find
closer to you,
Yes.
I think she
my
I think
warding wind.
she squeezes his face a little bit, just for dramatic effect.
Think about what you could have put Rika through if you made her sick.
I would
Do
never
you want to
have.
be the reason behind that? Making your beloved bedridden, deadly ill, and on the verge of death for 4 days.
At first, I didn't even know where she was. I didn't know if I could find her. My love, my dearest, could you perhaps look over my face? And unless you like the way I look like this better, I'd be happy to.
And she immediately lets go. There's probably like
Thank
little like red marks or like a little indent from the from unintentional over like holding of it. Just a little.
Much as I adore the warmth of your touch, it does make it a tad difficult to converse.
Really? Wow, that's insane.
Mhm.
My lord, if you wouldn't mind my interjection, Telemon will say, maybe
Yes, I know.
perhaps, being that you have been interred for a few days, you might want to take your beloved out to the festival today.
Oh, he immediately lights it up at the suggestion and like goes to grab Rika's hands and hesitates, remembering she doesn't always like touchy. Looks to her for confirmation, like can touchy hand, please.
She
Big puppy
sighs
eyes.
it up. She sighs and nods.
Your equipment and accoutrement are in the closet that was provided
Why
for
don't-
you.
Why don't I leave you to get dressed? And I'm just gonna wait outside.
I am dressed now. I just need to gather my things, but if you'd
My-
like, I can change.
My lord, you're in pajamas.
I am clothed enough.
There is
Gale,
so, my lord, something that I will inform you that I know your beloved will eventually partake in. The King's Festival concludes with a tournament. You're going to want your armor for that.
Very well, Heinrich. All right, I will see you in mere moments. Every second spent apart shall feel like
oh my
hours.
god. Rika's already getting up, taking Bernadette out.
No, I feel
Not
like
stray
every.
far.
I feel like everybody's just gonna be like, no. Let Cinder and Bernadette keep him company. They have to
Yes,
get
you
used to him
want.
again.
Cinder just
Alright,
kind of cocks her head, like, really? Do I have to?
Mhm.
I'll bend down to Cinder and like gently hold her face in my hands. If you be a really good girl and you stay in here with Gale, I'll get you a treat later. I'll get you a really good treat later.
Her fucking tail just starts fucking wagging very quickly.
Yeah, are you gonna be a good girl? Are you gonna be a good girl here?
Those who can understand Infernal, she's like, yes, I'm gonna be a very good girl. I'm gonna be great. I am not going to incinerate this man.
I feel like Bernadette at that point, who also could speak in Infernal, because I just looked at her character sheet, is like, okay, I'm gonna show you my favorite spot to tackle him down.
The fucking Cinder turns over and goes, yes, yes.
Rika gives her
Rika,
like a little kiss on the head. Yeah,
your
sorry, yeah.
creatures are conspiring against me.
that's
I have
fine.
They
no
mean
idea
to
what you're
carry
talking
me
about.
further.
Gale, listen, look at me. I would not bring
course.
anything in here that would hurt you.
They
You're
don't
fine.
intend to harm me, but they intend to delay me further.
Oh, listen, respectfully, you'll be fine.
You can speak with me with as much or as little respect as you desire. I'm sure I will be fine.
She'll walk up to Gale and just ruffle up his hair a little bit. Give him a rare TM smile, and then walk out of the room.
If he could be floating and oozing hearts right now, like in a cartoon, he would. He just
Yeah.
sighs and leans on his hand for a moment and looks at the door as you leave.
You hear Dare from the like skylight go, gay.
Must you?
Yes.
Every
yes, I
time,
must.
every time I do anything.
Yes, I must. It is so fun to tease you, cousin. You're just in the throes of love. It's wonderful.
I'm glad I entertain you so. Now, please give me some privacy.
Of course, of course.
It's just Rika, Telemon, and Emery out in the hallway waiting for Gale to pop out.
Yeah. Your cousin does call down to you, Emery, and kind of goes, your herald shall be awaiting us outside as well. Just as a heads up. If you want to ditch them, I can distract them, cousin.
To Emery?
No, she said this is your cousin speaking to you.
Oh,
Okay,
you
you
said
said
my
that.
name.
Sorry about
Yeah.
that. Sorry about that. She does say that.
Take it.
He does say this to
Gale.
Gale. Yeah. He's like, your
Okay.
herald is outside. I can distract them if you want to ditch them.
The Herald. Ooh. It may be best if you do, actually. Yes, I would appreciate that.
That one's Corin, correct? Or is that?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
No, that's Solana Hextrews.
Yes. Yes, she's enjoying the festival a little early this morning. The apple ciders, the hard ones. So I'll handle that.
Well, you could set Heinrich on her.
Oh yes, Yes.
I'm not sure. Are they on right now or off again?
Off currently.
Ah,
Yes.
then yes, perhaps you best handle it.
Yes. Heinrich, they had an argument on the boat about how you got sick.
Yeah.
It'll be
I do
fine.
apologize. Sorry.
It's not your
I
fault.
didn't mean to inconvenience everyone.
You didn't inconvenience anyone. If I have to come down there and beat you with a club, I will.
Do not. You
Uh,
know you'll get in trouble.
Yes, I will. I have done it many times before, and you feel an acorn just hit you in one of the horns before your cousin is just gone.
Wonderful.
It is, however, an acorn made of what looks to be pure silver.
Okay, I guess I'll pocket this silver acorn.
This will maybe come in handy later.
Okay. All right. Gale very rapidly puts all this stuff on. Perhaps
It just-
slightly too rapidly. Let's see. Does anything end up backwards?
We're complaining out. We're
Roll
complaining outside
roll
of
a
our group.
d4. Odd numbers is yes, even numbers is no.
You're also being distracted by, a puppy and a giant ferret.
Oh yeah,
Perhaps
roll.
disadvantage
Yeah,
then.
roll at disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you're like, you put your trousers on backwards and like.
Okay. He puts everything on and then immediately goes outside. Bright and chipper as anything, and goes,
Rika, are you ready? Shall we go?
You see Telemon just
Uh,
kind of put his hand on your chest scale. My lord,
What now?
your pants are on
Try again.
backwards.
Maybe you should be nicer.
Your pants.
This
Oh,
is
it's
the
looking up
style now.
It is not.
All right, 2 moments, I swear. I'm so sorry. I'll be right back.
And he
It's
goes
fine,
in.
take your time.
Is
30
Chinese a
seconds.
wizard?
right back out.
Yeah, that's what he
I
is.
believe he forgot the fact that he could have just done that with prestidigitation.
Listen,
I could also
Let-
fix that, but I won't.
let him take a moment. Take an additional moment. It's
No,
fine.
you're right. He needs to have the air go back.
He'll be fine. Don't worry. We'll get plenty of him once he's ready anyway.
I am always worried because he acts like another dunce when he's around you. No offense.
None taken.
They say that towards Telemon, who's probably going like, no offense, your master's an idiot.
Telemon's just like, no, I totally understand. He absolutely is.
All right, my radiant Newman, shall we be off?
It is moments like this that I thank the gods that I was built with advanced systems and can drink alcohol.
I'm sorry to be such a blight on your life.
You are not, my lord. I love you with everything that this robotic heart can. However, I will say sometimes your poetry is a little over the top.
What do you mean? You can't. Are you referring to the one that I wrote on the way over?
Yes, the one
It's
that
not finished yet.
the one that you forced myself and the herald to listen to for 3 hours as
It's
you
not done
mused it. I understand. Eventually it will be, and I'm sure I'll have to hear your renditions as many times as you need to. And I will sit
Okay,
and I will listen, and it will be fine. However, I am going to go get drunk while you guys while you three enjoy the festival.
Have fun.
I feel
All
like
right.
as they're having this conversation, Emery's already grabbed Rika's hand and started walking forward.
You
Enrique,
go do whatever you want. Bye,
I have to go,
Heinrich.
my beloved.
Telemon's just
Rika, wait.
waving as you run away.
Rika, wait, I can't run that fast.
You have longer legs than I do.
That doesn't mean I'm as fast as you.
I'm
was very-
5'2". You are much taller than I am.
As you three exit the building, we're gonna kind of pan over to someone else.
Mhm.
Charybdis, What are you doing this morning as you wake up, and which section of the city are you in?
I believe she's been giving lodgings at the Black Pearl in the Black Lake District.
Yes, we'll just kind of stick your thing there. If y'all want to move your tokens where you would probably be in the city, just so I can kind of pan you in where I know you're staying. It's a fine morning. You hear outside trumpets and the playing of instruments and kind of like the calling of like, come see the wonder, like circus acts and things of that nature, kind of town criering themselves to get people's patronage. And in your room is Kelvin Blackstaff, who is kind of sitting at a small like mirror, and he's like patching up small cuts on his face, and he's just like, the glory of battle without my fucking staff. I beat that man half to death, Charybdis.
I've had it here waiting for you. You didn't have to leave the staff for so long.
I understand that, but sometimes magic is just not effective in getting a message across. And he'll light his hand up with like a ray of frost, and like he's icing his knuckles with it.
I know just what you mean. By the way, as a side note, could Charybdis have given Ashton a room in this inn, like paid for it?
You could have, but also the Neverwinter the Neverwinter militia kind of would have put Ashton up in like the barracks. For
Does
free.
Ashton work for them?
No, because currently you're all working for the Queen, and she owns the barracks for the Neverwinter militia, and that's kind of Also, she did
Because
offer.
Ashton works for me.
She also did offer to give all of you free rooms at the Moonstone Mask.
I mean, I'm already here,
Yeah.
and I would like my retainer to be here as well.
Okay, so Ashton, you also have a room. Pardon me, Ashton, you also have a room at the Black Pearl Inn in the Black Lake District. Yeah, he absolutely could be there. Crow, would Ashton be in the inn this morning?
How early in the morning are we talking about?
This is like 6 a.m. ish, like sunrise.
If it's exactly sunrise, then no, Ashton is just now leaving.
Okay.
Probably through the window.
Yeah, so you're kind of leaving out the window of your own room. And you see kind of a bunch of circus acts in the streets of the city. The city is lively today, much more lively than it was a couple days ago when you were taking over the Neverwinter Adventuring Academy. If Charybdis, roll me a perception check, if you can, to see if whether or not you notice Ashton leaping from his window. So it's not that you don't see him leaving, it's more you are distracted by the pretty tents and circus acts, and like there's a person on the ground floor right in front of the inn that's like swallowing fire and blowing it out, stuff like that. It's less that you don't notice Ashton, more that you notice everything else.
Yeah, anyway, glad to see your nerd ass actually won the fight.
Do you really
is this
think that
the-
fucking bitch could have beaten me in a fist fight?
I mean, you have weak nerd arms.
No, I don't.
Okay.
And he'll flex, and it's essentially, he's got a swimmer's physique, so he's not, like, when he's not flexing, you can't tell that he's muscular, but when he flexes, this man's ripped.
Shark flexes back in 16 strength.
Yeah. So you're stronger than him. He's got a 14, but physically you're stronger than him. But he's not weak by any measure.
Yeah. Charybdis just loves to tease this guy.
And he'll
In the
go,
background, there's just crashing sounds of fucking Ashton.
Ashton, I need you to make me an acrobatics check to see how well you do, because you're jumping out of the second floor.
I'm good at those.
Yeah.
That's a 24.
So, Ashton, as you go to leap out of your window, you notice just outside is a literal like a trapeze that's kind of hanging from a rafter that's been set up outside. You jump out of your window, jump on that, land on like a stable bar, do like a spin, and then land on your feet like Princess Bride style. And people clap and throw copper coins at you, thinking you are one of the acts. Roll me a d6.
1d6 it is. That's a 3.
You make 30 copper, or the equivalent of 3 silver.
Oh, hell yeah.
From your
Ashton
impromptu circus performance.
Ashton is giving his best approximation of a performer's bow. He doesn't quite have the timing on the bow correctly, so now he looks like he's an amateur performer.
Yeah, so as you do this, you see, like, one of the nobility kind of come by, look at you, and then toss you another couple of copper. They throw you, like, 2 more copper, and just keep walking.
Would it be safe to say that during this, like, showboating, Charybdis might notice?
Now you would probably see, oh yeah, there's Ashton.
I think she'll head over to her window and open it up and yell, like, breakfast is on me, Ashton, so when you're hungry, just come on over and I'll do it for you.
Ashton calls back, I will never... That is the wrong accent, hold on. I will never turn down free food.
Fantastic.
That is as close as I can get.
That is perfectly understandable.
A man after my own heart, understand.
Kelvin kind of stands up behind you, Charybdis, and goes, I have taken on the responsibility of taking over the Neverwinter Adventuring Academy. I have to get over there. Enjoy the festival.
Yeah.
Hopefully nothing bad happens. And then he taps the staff and disappears.
Do you have to say it like that? Alright, and she's gonna grab some food and like in a little basket or something. Like, can she prepare? Or there's probably like street food, right? Like,
yeah, there's. Pardon me, sorry about that. Yeah, there's like tons of vendors outside that are like when you open your window, a cacophony of food smells hit your nostrils.
I think Charybdis's food choices tend to be like bloodied food.
Yeah, you can find like blood sausages, you can find steak, you can find all kinds of shit.
As a street food, steak?
Yeah.
Interesting.
There are people in the streets with large like flat top grills that just have fire underneath them that are searing like venison steaks because they live in a giant forest. It's very common.
Can I get that on a stick? Like a couple
Yeah,
of those on
you can
a
absolutely get like skewers, like
a
kebabs.
steak.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. She's gonna get like a couple kebabs of meat, and we'll track Ashton down, and we'll make sure that he's had some before we head off.
Fantastic. And so we're gonna pan from you guys over to Jerry. What are you doing on the festival? You have been given the day off from your militia duties.
Honestly, since you mentioned there was a gladiator fight, I'm pretty sure Jerry would be specifically preparing to be medical for that fight.
Yeah, so there is Jerry would know because Jerry's kind of lived in the city for a while. At the end of each King's Festival, because this happens every year, is the King's Tourney. It's this big, like, fight pit style, brawl, where you get a bunch of different warriors in the same arena, kind of winner take all, everybody against everybody. Um, Last man standing kind of competition. And they have clerics out there too, but like they do have medical staff that are non-magical, and they're like, yeah, you can come help us and stuff like that. So,
With how many people there are, probably a good idea to have multiple people who can heal.
yeah. So they're like, yeah, we've got a good bit of competitors this year, and they're probably some of your party are probably going to sign up. Which, speaking of signups, they are in the Elven market. So if anyone wanted to sign up for the King's Tourney, you absolutely can. And if you guys read the kind of like notice there, it states, the winner of this tournament gets 300 silver pieces and the signet ring of the champions of Neverwinter as the prize. The signet ring marks you as a champion of Neverwinter and gets you like discounts at shops and stuff like that.
Set me up.
Rika, the rules are kind of read to you. As you kind of enter the Elven market, you see a large man kind of standing behind a booth that he's way too big for. Like the booth is much smaller than he is, and he's kind of like squeezed into it. And he's got a little clipboard in front of him. He's got a little pince-nez, and he kind of looks up and goes, "Welcome. My name is Gerard of Waterdeep. I am the proprietor of the King's Tourney. How may I be of service to you, fair lady?"
Just Rika's fine. I'm here to sign up.
Yes, just so you are aware, and he like pulls out this little like parchment that he begins to read. The Neverwinter militia and the city of Neverwinter are not at fault for any injuries you incur or accidental deaths in the arena. By signing this waiver, you waive the ability for arbitration or revenge on the crown of Neverwinter should you be injured in the tournament. If you agree, just sign this waiver, and he'll like set a quill down for you to sign.
What's Emery's and Gail's reaction to this as Rika's looking this over?
Gale looks like he wants you to do things that you like and are excited about, but he's trying very hard not to panic or make it known that he is currently sweating buckets.
And the notice reads verbatim what he said. Like he said he like read it word for word.
Mm-hmm. I think Emery is just internally going like, well, I'm not signing it, so therefore I can enact revenge on the crown. So, smiles.
Yeah, Rika will sign it. Hand it back over.
Are you certain?
Gail, I've just handed the man the paper.
It's not too late.
The Ren rolls it up. He slips it into a scroll case, closes the scroll case, and the scroll case disappears.
All right.
Are they one-on-one tourneys? Duos?
It's winner takes all. It's essentially every combatant is put into the arena at the same time, and whoever comes out on top gets the prize.
And what is off the table?
You are discouraged from killing your opponents.
Discouraged.
Yes.
And what's the prize?
300 silver pieces and a signet ring marking you as the champion of Neverwinter.
Ooh, champion, that could be fun. I'll be rooting for you from the stands, a safe distance away.
I've noticed your worry of my of possible death has gone away.
I am still very concerned, actually, but I
Uh,
believe in you.
just so maybe to dissuade you just a little. There are rather skilled clerics on site to make sure in case someone accidentally gets poisoned or burned to death or things of that nature. You are immediately revived by the revered mother of Pelor and the high illusionist of Sahanin Moonbow.
Well, that's
See,
much
look.
better then. Yeah.
See, look, I'm
Oh.
fine.
So
Do you want
Yeah.
assistance, or do you just want to go in guns a blazing, or wands a blazing? Axes, in your case.
I mean, I'm fine going by myself. You're welcome to join if you want.
you see the
And then
Goliath man
fight you?
unscroll. Yeah, it was just the
then
Goliath man
fight me?
unscroll another waiver.
As if you need anyone's help. You could take down the entire building, I'm sure, with just your one hand tied behind your back.
There is an extra prize for doing that. Someone did do
Oh.
that one year, and we gave them like a magic sword.
That would be something.
I would like both my arms. Thank you.
Of course. All the better to fight with.
Are you sure you don't want to fight, fancy boy?
He will not be fighting. Thank you.
Oh, is
He's,
my little whirlwind concerned?
Rika is giving this the side up guy the world's sharpest look at the inclination.
The Goliath looks as if he like looks at you and goes, "Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want him in there with you? You could work as a team. Well, at least until the end."
I do not want this man in the ring with me.
You want me out of harm's way?
Gail, I will throw you across. Gail, I will throw you.
I mean, technically, if you throw him out of
Please.
the ring, it does count as a win. So,
Respectfully, I'm gonna say this once. He is not joining me in the ring. I'm leaving now. Enrique just turns around and leaves.
Alas, I am beholden to my lady's wishes.
he looks
And
over
Gail
at
will
Emery.
leave.
He looks over at Emery. You want to join?
I think they pull a face and go, "No offense, I don't feel like burning my charge today. Maybe next time."
Totally understandable. I mean, you wouldn't be the only one with flames in the arena, so.
Rika, are you sure?
Yeah, Gail's bothering her right now. Like, oh, are you sure you don't want me to go? You care about me? Oh.
Emery, if you
But
want to
not so
join
mean.
in, Emery, if you want to join in, that's fine. I just don't want Gail in there.
I'll leave Bernadette and Cinder to keep an eye on him.
Thank you. Just roughing
And
Gail.
he will slide the Quillen waiver toward you.
And then Emery will clarify. So if I summon a creature, is that okay?
Yes, that's totally understandable. There are a few people who can summon creatures. There's also a fighter who can just make a copy of herself.
Okay, your funeral. She signs it.
And he nods and goes, "Congratulations, good luck, and may the best fighter win." At this point, would Charybdis also be trying to like coming up and being intrigued by the allure of this? Because there are posters for this fight everywhere.
I mean, yeah, certainly.
Yeah. So Charybdis and Ashton, you probably also can both kind of come up to this very large Goliath man in this very tiny booth, who smiles at you and goes, "Welcome, welcome, both of you. How can I be of service? Would you like to sign up for the king's tourney?"
Why, yes, that is what I wanted to check in on. I noticed there's a prize of some sort of fancy ring.
Yes, it's a 300 silver prize, and And the signet ring of the champion of Neverwinter gets you discounts at shops and passes to use our teleportation circles. And some say it was even worn by Nasher Gondar himself.
Now, it's all very fancy and such, and this may sound vain, but how does it look?
And he leans down and he underneath the booth and he pulls it up, and it's this beautiful golden ring with a sapphire embedded in the top of it that has the Eye of Neverwinter in the center of the sapphire.
She shakes it.
He does not let you.
So how's he stopping her?
Essentially, as you go to reach for it, there's suddenly a knife in the fucking table in front of the thing. Do not touch. And he closes the box and puts it away.
Fair enough. All right, I'm in.
Just let me read you the spiel. And he opens the waiver, reads it verbatim, and then hands it to you.
Good spiel. She's gonna tuck it into her shirt.
You have to sign it and give it back.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And so she grabs her pen like a child, like if you're trying desperately to make sure you're not dropping this pen.
Yeah.
But her handwriting is so fucking fancy. Like, she got cursive and all that shit, but she's holding it like it's a fucking knife.
He kind of looks at you and looks at the handwriting and goes, "All right, and what about your homeless friend over here?" He'll gesture to Ashton.
Ashton gives him a big smile, kind of like the kind of smile a kid who just did something they shouldn't do will give, and they're kind of proud and waiting for you to notice.
He goes, "Would you like to join the King's tourney?"
I would absolutely love to.
And he will open up the thing that says, if you die during the tournament, the crown is not responsible for your death, and you cannot sue or attempt to attack us.
You see Ashton, even though he's already heard the spiel from when he gave it to Charybdis, you see him think it over for a little bit. Well, there is a single loophole in that. If I get resurrected incorrectly, I have course for recourse. And he snatches the paper and sort of pats himself looking for a pen.
The Goliath will provide a feathered quill.
Ashton holds the quill in that kind of manner you only see seasoned scribes hold a pen. But his handwriting is awful.
He nods and goes, monastery type.
I was, but, well, when you spill ink, it's hard to put it back in a bottle.
Yes, it is. And he, takes it from you, and he, pulls out, kind of from underneath because he's wearing, a flowing, toga-style robe, pulls out a symbol to the Church of Cord. The Stormlord, who is known for, single combat and strength and all that. A lot of monks follow Cord.
Ashton
gives a solid nod to that, by the way.
Yeah, Ashton is giving an even bigger smile because he had one of those pendants as well. It got taken from him by the church.
The Goliath just goes, may Cord watch over you, and may your strength find you in the arena. And he'll give you the traditional salute of Cord, which is just a single hand over, a single fist over your heart, and then he bows his head.
Ashton repeats the gesture back to him.
The correct religious response to what he would have said, to what the Goliath said is, and may you find Cord strength on the wind, because that's just kind of how the Stormlord works.
But I, the player, did not know this.
Yeah. No, that's me.
So,
I'm assuming Ashton would retort
Ashton,
with that.
So, in response to "May the Stormlord watch over you, may your strength find you in the arena," the correct response is, "And may Cord's strength find you on the wind."
Uh-huh.
Okay, so then that is how he responds. I'm just, again.
Yeah, you're doing this for player
knowledge.
Yeah, you're doing that for player knowledge. Yes, that is how you would need to respond. If anyone says that to you. So would anyone like to try and play carnival games while you're in the city? Otherwise, we're just gonna go straight to the thing. Okay, so there are a couple of carnival games. There's like bobbing for apples. There's like a strength game where you hit the like bell and it goes up and dings with a mallet. There's arm wrestling contest with what says on the tin, the world's strongest halfling. And then there's dart throwing game where you have to pop as many balloons as you can, and if you pop enough of them, you can get stuffed animals and stuff.
Okay. Are there any prizes that are like hung out that Rika looked at for more than 2.5 seconds?
That is up to Rika specifically, because they're like stuff.
What kind of things was she be drawn to? I guess.
Yeah.
Stuffed animals, knives.
Stuffed animals with knives.
Axes, maybe.
Axes.
Are there axes?
So set up in the blacksmith shop, there is a target, and then sitting on a table about 30 feet from the target, or about 10 feet from the target, or we'll go 15 feet, are 3 silvered hand axes. And the blacksmith kind of goes, "Come one, come all. If you can hit my target 3 times in the bullseye with your axes, I will give you a one of these." And he'll gesture to these beautifully made battle axes on the wall, with like they're dwarven battle axes, beautiful filigree, and this would be a masterwork battle axe. It gives you a +1 to hit. And it's just very beautifully engraved. And if you can hit 6, I'll silver it for you.
Rika's staring.
Okay, all right. Noticing Rika staring before even asking, Gale is gonna go up to the guy, slap down a handful of gold.
He'll take the gold, and then he'll give you like 10 of it back, and then take 1 piece, and he goes, "This is a single gold piece per play."
How many can I get?
How much gold do you have?
Plenty.
Oh my god, he's stupid.
So if you get 6 axes per gold piece, I'll let you try 5 times. So that's 5 gold. So you owe me 4 more pieces.
All right, take all that, and I'm going to win you that axe, my love.
He will sit out. 4 sets of 6 on this table, and he gestures to the thing, and he goes, "All right, you just have to hit the bullseye 6 times to win the silvered version of the axe. 3, and you just get a masterwork."
We're catching up to him, and he's already set up to play.
Yeah.
And he goes, "And if you can hit 12 of them, I'll throw in a shield to go with it."
I'm going to give my utmost to win as much as I possibly can, but I unfortunately no better than to make any specific promises.
I can either give you a shield or I can give you a nice set of silver scale mail.
We'll see if we get to that point, my good friend.
Alrighty. Have at it.
Good.
So what you're gonna
Good.
do is you're gonna make me some ranged attack rolls. So it's just 1d20 plus your dexterity modifier.
Cool.
And that's kind of what you're gonna do. And I will tell you if you hit the bullseye.
Okay, how many do I roll?
So we're gonna roll them one at a time. You got 6
Okay.
to start with.
Okay, one at a time or just all 6?
So you can roll all 6 together. That's up to you.
Uh-huh.
But like I can tell you when each hit a bullseye, so you don't have to just keep throwing all of the axes. So,
Okay, fair. Okay. Not that one. Okay.
Okay, so of the first 6, one of them hits the bullseye. You guys see Gale just kind of go, huh.
He's
And
doing
they're
his
like
best.
they're hitting all over the shop, and the dwarf is sitting there
Right.
busting out laughing from the first one that just kind of clattered back onto the table.
I think Rika just like starts looming behind Gale.
And
Clearly,
he
much
goes,
more built than this.
"Would you like to try, young lady?"
I'll pay
Is
if you'd
he
like
not-
to.
I can pay for my own play.
Well, I mean, he did pay for 6 sets, so like you don't have
think-
to.
I think over your shoulder it goes, you spent all your money on potions, remember?
No, I still have some money left over. I didn't spend all of it. I've like 70 gold left after all that.
Rika, my sharp ginger snap. We're on a date. It's my obligation to pay for you.
You've already paid. Move your ass over.
Okay.
He
So-
moves his ass over.
So far, your boyfriend's hit 1. You got 5 more before you can win. You got 2 more before you win the axe itself. 5 more before you win the silvered axe.
Okay. Sorry, DM. How many times? How many rolls are left?
If you have 6 axes present in front of you, technically you have 18 axes on the table. Roll your first 6. Okay, there's
Here.
Oh my
okay.
Is that range? Is that my range? No, that's not.
We're gonna
No, you
keep-
have to use
You're
your.
gonna take that natural 20 though.
Sorry.
Hand axes usually use strength as well for range. I don't know how Belle rules it though, so.
Yeah, no, you can use dex if you'd like.
I don't think Gale can use strength. Is the
My
thing.
strength is better than my dex.
Yeah, you
So
can
if
use
you'll
either
let me
one.
use, so if you'll let me use the hand axe as
Yeah,
the range.
That's
attack.
fine, because that's what you're throwing is the hand axe.
Yeah.
Is a hand axe. So the first one hits, so you got 2 successes so far.
Fuck me.
That one
alright.
misses. That one hits, that's 3. He goes, you hit 3 of them. So you got your axe. 4. Okay. You write it.
I'm
2
going
more.
ins-
2 more and you can win that silvered axe. That's okay. You see him
You're
start to
at
get
the
worried.
7.
Yep, okay, hold on. And he'll grab the axe down and he'll put it kind of into a mold and he'll pull this lever from his forge, heating up molten silver, and then he will gild your axe and he brings it over after it's cooled down and forged and sharpened. You now have a silvered masterwork axe.
Fuck yeah. I'll add
Battle
that.
axe.
Is there any axes left to throw? For
Yeah.
funsies?
So how
Or is
many
that-
have we thrown so far? 1, 2, 3.
8 out of the. So you have 10 more.
Yeah, you have 10 more axes. If you can hit 6 more, you can win a set of silvered scale mail or a silvered breastplate.
Ooh, okay.
Gale is over there
Uh,
hooping and hollering and hyping you up.
That's a
That was 2
natural one.
misses. Yeah, that's a hit.
Wait, something happens on a natural one for me, actually.
That's
It's
right.
Yes. Yep. Roll a
sorry.
d6.
Okay. sorry, gang, we're gonna interrupt this for some other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Interrupting this broadcast to bring you a message from
What does two
That's a
do?
two.
Oh, that one's
Something.
bad.
If you could send that
Uh-oh.
to me in DMs, please and
Here,
thank
I
you.
will. I have it
Uh-oh.
on my
We're in
character sheet.
trouble, gang.
I had to find
Damn.
you. This is 2.
I'm just trying to play a fun little game.
Oh.
And I get hit with it.
So, Rika, you as
Mhm.
you're kind of you're throwing, you get frustrated at the axe throw kind of you overswing. It's not that you miss anything, it's that you overswing and stab the hand axe into the floor or into the table, and you look over at Gale, and for a moment you're not here. You're in
Mhm.
it's as if you're not seeing the present. It's like you're seeing the past, and you see a man dressed in Helmite robes, kind of balding on the top, crested hair around his head, and there is an instinctive fear in you of this man. You are afraid of Gale for 1 minute.
Oh no.
I think immediately drops, like, was picking up the next one to go. I think immediately dropping whatever, like, the smaller axe that I was using.
Mm-hmm.
Reaching for my own axe and backing up a considerable amount.
Are you backing up with your new masterwork axe, or is it your original one?
I think it's the instinctual. I already have one attached to me.
Yeah.
And it's kind of already a reflex. So Gale has like an axe semi-pointed at him as Rika is backing up very fast.
Hands up, like Velociraptor tamer style.
So Emery,
Yeah.
you, as someone who has experienced something similar to this, with your passive perception, could
Mhm.
kind of note that, oh shit, maybe I'm not the only one that's been dealing with this, because this looks similar to what happened to you in the academy.
Yes, internally lock that into the mind palace. Emery is going, because Emery is taller than Gale, will step in front of Rika to block Gale from view.
So we're gonna cut to Rika vision, kind of what you're
Yes.
seeing. What you see, instead of it being Emery, you see a very tall woman in half plate armor, a bastard sword by her side, long brown braid, and in your heart, you feel like the most peace you've ever felt in your life. This is the love of your life. This woman has saved you on many occasions, and she has stepped between you and the person who is making you deathly afraid. And you calm. Your emotions dip back down to a calm state, and your hallucination ends. You blink for a moment, and Emery is standing between you and Gale, and you realize you've been pointing your axe at Gale this entire time.
Immediate.
I think Emery is putting a hand on your head to pat your hair, like pat your head, giving you a comforting head pat, and be like, just breathe, you're okay.
I think it's drop axe on ground and then fall to ground herself? Question mark.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
like, holy shit, Jesus Christ! I'd like to take stress for that.
Absolutely, you
Me.
can.
Where
The
is
first
it? Where is-
first stress of the I believe this is the first stress roll of the campaign.
I don't have my stress max yet. I will get that in like a solid second. I'm gonna take major stress.
Alrighty.
That's 1d6 plus 4.
Yep.
No, wait, that's not
fantastic.
major. That's monstrous.
Yeah. Major's just a d6.
Yeah. It's minor, moderate, major, monstrous.
So you take 2 points of stress.
Damn. Yeah, I think probably a bit of a weird scene for like observers. It's just Rika's gonna sit on the ground for a minute Looking, I think like
okay?
absolutely fucking horrified.
The dwarf kind of goes, "You all right? I can fetch the doc."
It's no, I'm fine. Don't touch me.
I wouldn't be touching you, shit. Hey, Doc, and he'll yell over to your recent companion, Dragonborn, Dr. Jerry. Missed it.
I feel like
Yeah.
Gail behind Emery is just kind of like popping up, trying to be like, "What can I do to help?" the whole time.
Doc, we got a potential panic attack over here. You wanna come
fine.
help?
No, don't touch me. I'm fine. Rika's gonna start getting up and like start collecting.
She's panicking.
right.
No,
No, I'm
Rika,
fine.
don't
No.
panic, my love.
Gail, shut up. Stop talking. Stop saying words.
So,
You're
And he, like,
fine.
Physically
She's
hands
fine.
up her mouth.
I'm good.
Fantastic.
It's fine. Just a weird thing. I'm good.
Mhm.
You can talk now. You're fine. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Would any of you
Stop
like
covering your mouth.
Right.
Would any of you like to finish your axe game? You only got one
I-
more before you get the scale mail and or breastplate.
I feel like every in Lou just shut him up. We'll just chuck an axe and be like, leave us alone.
Go ahead and roll an attack roll. 1d20 plus your dex or strength. You can use dex or strength.
15.
Yeah. He like goes, okay, which one do you want, the breastplate or the scale mail?
It's the breastplate. Whatever.
He will hand you a very beautiful dwarven-made breastplate. It
We're
is
leaving now.
lighter weight than a normal breastplate, and it is decently made.
God, this poor guy's like, hee fun game. It's like, sorry, it's had a whole thing happened. We're
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Thank you, our good sir. We will just take a moment to repose briefly.
Totally understand. This is not
Establishment is
Mhm.
exemplary.
Thank you. This is not the first time someone's had a panic attack in my establishment. You're fine.
When was the last time?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Dr. Miston, this is not the first time you've been in this particular establishment to help someone with their... They say they're fine, Doc, but you might want to go check up on that whole group.
Yeah. Yeah, now that Rika seems to have calmed down a little bit, I think Gail is like over there like trying to help her up and encouraging her to go over to the doctor.
I don't need a doctor. I'm fine.
Rika, who you see approaching you is the Dragonborn that helped you in the Neverwinter Academy. So technically, you do know this person.
I think
I do
Emery's
know it.
immediately hostile. It's just deep
Fantastic.
glare at the Dragonborn.
Thank you for checking on me. I assure you, I'm fine. I just had a momentary lapse.
Rika,
I'm good.
you were just
Yes.
getting after me for neglecting my health. You cannot do the same.
I am 100% literally fine. I'm seeing things as they are now. We're good.
You are seeing things.
And that's not important. I'm good.
Why don't we have you sit down again? Come on. Doctor, could you perhaps just casually have a conversation with us for a moment about perhaps the weather?
Just a conversation.
I love
Mhm.
this so much. Fun carnival panic.
Mm-hmm. So the weather's been lovely, hasn't it? Mm-hmm.
You're getting, I think, you're getting the worst stink eye you've ever gotten from Rika right now.
Jerry, you can tell that this whole situation is like a bunch of people that are very hostile, not just toward each other, but you're getting the vibe from Emery that like also hostile toward you.
It's just leave us alone.
Gail is essentially trying to wrap a pill in like a slice of cheese and
Yep.
hand it to Rika right now.
I think Jerry's not particularly perturbed by the fact that people are aggressive towards them, specifically
Okay.
because I'm pretty sure this isn't the first time.
Yeah, no. With you being a guard.
Aggressive to them.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
you're used to dealing with like drunkards and like the guards at the Moonstone Mask who are basically give you the same stink eye that Rika's giving you right now. Like this is
No,
not
I'm
your
not
first
giving-
rodeo. Or not
I'm
Rika,
not-
Emery, I meant to say.
Yeah.
Rika's giving Gale the stink eye.
Oh, okay. I thought you were immediately hostile toward the Dragonborn.
No, that's just me.
Okay.
Yeah,
you know
it's
why.
just Emery.
Yeah.
Because Rika
You
knows
know.
Gail's on his shit right now.
But yeah.
I'm just gonna
Go ahead.
take a good deep breath, compose myself. Also, can I get the stats for that axe?
So it's
before-
it's a standard battle axe. It does a +1 to damage, or not a +1 to damage, +1 to hit, and then it is silvered, which means it can stop the regeneration of lycanthropes.
Oh my god, best of be match. I have an S-talk. That is the bane of
Nice.
Therianthropes.
Yeah, let's take a big breath. I assure you, I feel good now. You don't need to treat me like I'm gonna fall back into it. I'm good. I promise.
If you're fine, then there's no harm in checking now, is there?
Fine.
I am ensured that our good doctor is not a psychiatrist in this department. So,
Would it make you feel better?
no.
Have
Would
you
it
met?
make you feel better if I let the doctor check me out?
Yes, immensely.
No.
Fine. Look, Emery, it's fine. Just
No, it's not.
it's you're right here. You're right here. It's fine.
You know what I do.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'll be on standby. It's fine.
Emery, have you met the good doctor here?
Mm-hmm.
Do you all know each other?
Mm-hmm.
Somewhat.
How did
You
you
can-
meet? What? You haven't been here that long.
Had a job. We did it together.
Oh, did you accompany my fiance to the academy the other day? Is that what happened?
You're the fiance. Ah. I heard that you were out of commission.
I have made a full recovery, thank you. Introductions. I am Mithrin Gale, Harry and Michaelis, Prince of the Gales, Ambassador to Faerun, and beloved of the House of Melvaunt. I am Rika's fiance. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Roll history. Eldritch.
Oh, that's your game. Oops.
So no, that's fine. So with that roll, you kind of thinking back on like that name, you would know this is the youngest merchant prince of Mellivant. The oldest being the guy known as the Red Right Hand of the Moonsea Isles, who is a warlord and technically the High King, but he calls himself a prince because he has established the Council of Princes. So this is a very high-ranking noble from across the sea.
Yeah, you very kind of bows somewhat like, I don't expect to be in high society here, but Dr. Miston, Jerry is the first name. Yeah.
Your official title would be Private Miston of the Neverwinter Militia. Dr. Private Miston.
It's a little much on the tongue. I don't
Yep.
think they specifically go out of the way to mention
To
the
give your full
Neverwinter part
title?
because they kind of already in the uniform, so it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, it's
why
kind of
bother?
clear you are a town guard.
Well, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Would you do me the immense favor of just making sure that my beloved here is doing well?
Yeah, of course. Let's have a look at you.
Yeah.
Make a
You're gonna-
medicine check.
Yeah, sure.
Rika's just staring at you like stone face the entire time.
It is very clear that Rika is just kind of getting over a panic attack, but it is also clear to you like the pupils are starting to like stop dilating. Breathing is now steady. Heart rate's lower. Probably a less elevated blood pressure. She's fine. She had a moment, but she's okay.
It'll be fine. I'd suggest possibly stopping with the games if this is the type of reaction she gets, but otherwise I would say she'll be fine for the time being.
I thank you for your sage advice. And I thank you, Rika and Emery, for your patience with me.
It's fine. She'll pat Gale on the shoulder, but give him like a tiny smile. No need for this to bog the whole thing down. We can keep going.
Why don't we get some snacks? I hear there's some interesting fare here for the occasion.
Sure.
And
My treat.
So, food wise, in the city today, there are foods from all over the world. One of the biggest delicacies from you guys' homeland, the Moonsea Isles, is kraken meat. It's very rare that anyone has it, but you guys see a booth with just a full kraken on display that's being fried in front of everyone like hibachi style.
Ooh.
You know, why don't you come along too, a good doctor? I can treat you as well for the favor of checking out my, not checking out, that's my job, of inspecting my fiance, making sure she's all right. I'll buy food for everyone.
I think the moment you say that, Emery's pupils dilate into like slits, seeing the kraken, and then immediately grabs Rika's hand, and we're like, "We're off."
Oh, we have a direction already. All
Yep.
right, come on.
Yeah, and so, Dr. Miston, you are pulled toward the food.
Yeah.
Usually, you would not be able to afford kraken. It's like two gold pieces per serving. That is more than you make in like 6 months.
Yeah, Gail will buy everyone whatever they want because of what just happened. So
Emery, of
you
course,
guys just tell me what
invests-
you want and I'll subtract the money.
Yeah, and then I think Emery just investigates to make sure none of it is poison before Rika takes a bite out of it.
Yeah, no, none of it's poison. This is like this kraken was caught this morning.
Yes.
And you
Ooh,
can
give
kind
me-
of see that you, as a like someone who is very in tune with nature, you can kind of see a mage of some kind has made a giant ice booth just underneath it that's being like constantly refreshed with magic. So it's
Can it be
keeping this
seared?
on ice. Yeah, it can be seared.
That's what Emery is immediately like. Sure, hibachi style, fun or deep fried. No, she wants it seared.
Yeah, and the guy goes, "Oh, that's no problem. Our specialist." And you see this kind of very very beautifully dressed Eladrin woman kind of walk over, and she goes, "Oh, I can do that for you." And she like throws her cloak back, rubs her hands together, and will burning hands your fucking thing, and then present you with perfectly seared, essentially kraken calamari.
Yay.
And she presents this to you with a smile on a large platter with like egg rolls on the side. And you know,
Mhm.
everybody is fed very well. Charybdis, Ashton, what are you guys doing
Hello.
while all this is happening?
Well, I just heard that there's Kraken meat being served.
Oh yeah, you guys. So the whole party now kind of comes up to this large booth with Kraken meat. Rika, Emery, and Dr. Miston. You guys recognize, you know, Charybdis and Ashton. Rika and Emery more so recognizing Charybdis as like a friend, and Gale recognizing Ashton as the guy who you locked in the brig because he tried to pickpocket you. Uh,
Okay.
I
I
I,
think
did.
Gale would
I
wave
believe-
cheerily.
I believe the two of you did become friends while he was in the brig. Like you had said that you went down and talked to him a lot.
Gale thinks they're friends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does Ashton?
Ashton gives Gale this big smile. Hello there, my friend. How are you doing? And he sort of walks up to Gale with his arms out in one of those I'm clearly disarmed. This is a friendly greeting type manner.
Mhm. Gale misinterprets that and goes to hug you.
Rika is staring daggers at Ashton the entire time.
Ashton notices. He does not mind.
Does he hug
Yes.
Gale back?
It is a very brief hug, the kind you give to an acquaintance you are close with, but
Okay.
not quite.
Not like a big hug, because he does not want to be
No.
stabbed to death.
Yet. Not yet.
Well, it's a pleasure to see you again. How have you been faring? Less stealing, I hope.
I will make no promises on that front. I did get thrown in jail and then released on account of the Queen. Very fortunate for me, I also met your friends. Nearly got murdered by one of them. Water under the bridge.
Well, judging by your clothes, did you also go back and get your degree in the short time we've been separated?
Oh, Gale!
Oh,
Oh shit! Oh shit! Speaking of, Gale gets tossed a hoodie from the Adventuring Academy. 'Cause I totally forgot to toss it to him earlier.
Yes, you are given.
You can toss it to him later.
Well, I mean, now you're not only given a gift by your wonderful fiance, you now match your bestie. And it is a bit chilly today in Neverwinter, so.
Oh, Rika, how thoughtful. How did you know I was feeling cold?
Lucky guess.
Puts it on immediately.
It fits you perfectly, and it is a nice, snug, warm thing. Something that I forgot to mention about these hoodies, they are hoodies of warmth, so they act as winter clothing in heavy snowfall.
Oh! Even better.
Now we match.
Ashton, upon seeing the exchanging of gifts, snaps his fingers and does that hold on, give me a moment gesture as he opens up a somewhat new bag, digs through it, and pulls out a elaborate looking crystal that now has multiple flakes of glitter on it. I almost forgot. He's been demoted, yes? The former dean now, or is he still dean?
You hear kind of from behind you a gruff voice. Oh no, he's been, let's say, depending on whatever god he worshipped, he may be promoted. But he is definitely no longer the dean, says Kelvin Blackstaff as he comes and sits down.
Oh, nice of you to join us.
Everyone loves the Kraken.
It's Kraken meat. You think I was going to pass this up? I haven't had this since we left the kingdom.
Reminds
It's
me
a
of my
rarity for this
father's
region.
cooking. I'm just kidding. My father doesn't cook.
No.
Ashton.
Your sister does. She's very good at it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Ashton?
During the commotion, Ashton is sort of sliding the crystal to Gale.
What was that crystal? What did it do?
When held up to the light,
This is the prismatic crystal.
Yeah, it is I mentally have been calling it the gemstone kaleidoscope.
So this is technically the somatic or the material component for color spray.
Ooh.
This is what you need to use for color spray.
Because whenever I pull up color spray, it says a pinch of powder or sand.
So the way I always envision color spray as like, I guess chromatic orb also, but like because of the way like light passes through a crystal and it makes different colors, I think that's better flavor for color spray.
You're doing like a Pink Floyd.
Yeah, like a Pink Floyd.
Oh god.
Yeah, essentially.
Now I'm reluctant to give it up.
I mean,
just because I like color spray.
you could absolutely
keep
just
it.
get another one.
I could.
Yeah, you.
Gail
However-
doesn't know that you're trying to give it to him yet.
What you could do, make it a fun game of pickpocket Gale. When you want to use it for color spray, and then you just give it back to him.
True.
Because
Ashton is still-
something like this is not going to be used up by the spell.
Immediately after this, I'm guessing we are going into the arena, so
Yep.
I am going to be casting color spray soon.
Fantastic. Yeah, as you guys kind of eat, you hear trumpets begin to play. Doctor, you would know that is the signal for it is arena time. It is time for the king's tournament.
They kind of like look up from whatever they were eating at the time, sort of push it to the side. So, that was the arena horn. Any of you folks signed up for that?
Yes.
As a matter of fact, I have.
We did!
Of course you did, Princess Pluton. Seems right up your alley.
It certainly is. I'm glad that you're so keen on my taste.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I do believe that my fiance is going to have to hand your rear to you when the time comes.
We'll see. Don't worry,
Bold
I won't hurt them too
words.
badly.
Bold words. Alrighty, so you guys are kind of ushered out of the city, just past the north gate, to a set of lists. And as you kind of arrive, a short dwarven woman with long red hair, and like the livery of Sahanin Munbo kind of stop you and smile and go, Lord Mithringale, it is good to see you again. Gale, this is your herald.
Miss Hextrews. Lovely to see you again.
I figured I would make us a little bit of money. I have been hired as the arena announcer for the games this evening. I have to go and introduce the queen and lord, and she'll kind of look over at Kelvin, and he goes, "I know, I need to get to the booth," and he will tap. He'll like lean over, give Pluton a kiss on the cheek, and then tap his staff twice, disappear and reappear in the booth.
No, sure.
Gail's gonna like lean in close to Solana's ear and go,
If you put a little extra panache on my fiance's name, we've got an extra 5 gold in it for you.
My lord, you don't have to pay me extra to praise Lady Rika.
Oh, but I want to. She deserves it.
Of course, I'm going to. Trust me. I do not require extra pay for it, though. This is my job. I
Question.
take it very seriously. Yes.
For the silver breastplate,
Mhm.
what Is it just a silver
it's
breastplate?
a +1 breastplate that does is half the weight of a standard breastplate. And if you are facing lycanthropes, they cannot touch you with their hands.
Fun.
So that would bring your AC up to 18 or bring my AC up to 19.
I'll take the AC bump to 18.
Okay.
Let me fix up my character sheet real quick before.
Yeah, so it's breastplate +1.
And
Thank you.
so as you guys are kind of entering where the arena starts, you see several fighters. There's a halfling, a pair of humans, a drow, and an orc. And they're kind of waiting their turns. And then the herald, Lady Hexweave, will kind of step out into the center of the arena and go, welcome one and all, and it's as if she's like cast thaumaturgy. Welcome one and all to the King's Tourney. Tonight we will be, this evening, it's not quite night yet, but this evening we will be, we will see you all fight in the honor of Lord Kelvin Blackstaff and Lady Never Ember. Thank you all for in attendance, and for those who are about to face imminent danger, we salute you. I will be now announcing our previous champion, Sir Toriel Malgrave. You see a tall human, not quite. They're androgynous and kind of covered head to toe in plate armor. They'll kind of walk out, parade wave with one hand as they head toward the arena. I'm just gonna throw the stream over on the battle map so that everybody can see what's going on. And she'll kind of enter the arena and go to the dead center and kind of wave. And then she'll kind of take the little device that's got the thaumaturgy effect and go, welcome everyone. It is fantastic to be back, and I look forward to winning another year. And she'll give the thing back to Lady Hexweave, and then kind of go to the back of the arena. And she goes, and now introducing the rest of the combatants. Up first is Ashton of Flan. If you want to drag your token on as I introduce you, you are more than welcome to.
Ashton of Flan?
Yeah, because that's where you're from. That's the town you're from.
So am I in the arena, or where am I?
You would be coming in from this like little dirt road. It's kind of like you're walking up to the arena from the little dirt road. That's where they stopped you all. And she kind of looks down at the next person in line. She goes, next up is Princess Charybdis Pluton of the Golden Pearl Kingdom.
Oh,
I think before it gets too far down the list, Gail would probably wish Rika farewell and go find a place in the stands because she's up soon, obviously.
Yep.
Gal gets a little kiss on the cheek, by the way.
He gets a little kiss on the cheek. I was gonna say he's gonna like bow and like press her knuckles to his forehead in lieu of a kiss, but she's gonna give him a little kissy on the cheek then.
Yeah.
He's gonna kiss her hand.
He gets to live with that while I do violence.
Yeah, so he floats off on a little cloud. It's bright pink and dripping glitter.
Fantastic.
Cinder and Bernadette are at your side as loyal guards, with Emery telling them and Infernal, don't fuck this up. Keep an eye on him. He's an idiot.
So Gail, what happens to you is you kind of are ushered by Neverwinter guards, and they kind of like almost like strong arm you, but they do bring you up to like the royal booth. And you're given like a little couch to sit on, and Cinder and Bernadette will join
Yeah, he's still just grinning like an idiot. So he lets himself be led and greets everyone who's up there, likely by name.
Yeah, Kelvin waves. Your bestie, Lady Neverember, will go, Gale, it's good to see you conscious again. Hopefully this tournament doesn't go as badly as last year's. The knight over there in the bronze armor swept last year.
I'm confident in my fiance's abilities.
Oh,
Care to make a friendly wager?
Is Rika fighting this year? No, I don't like taking losing bets. Kelvin
Not
will
even for fun.
Kelvin will kind of lean over and go, I'll bet you 2 platinum coins that Pluton wins this whole fucking thing.
I'll bet you the same, but on my Rico.
Okay, we will fucking see. and Kelvin will like tap his staff on the ground. It stands in place like an immovable rod, and he'll take a little cup out and place two platinum in it, and he'll pass it over to you. Add to the pot.
I hope you don't mind gold.
Gale like pulls out a bunch of gold. However many gold is a platinum.
20.
He'll snap, and it becomes 2 platinum coins.
Okay. And for the math, how many is that?
That's
20 gold.
You lose 20 gold coins.
Okay, it goes into the pot. But Gale seems confident.
And he'll like
he's still very
He'll
excited.
set it on the rail and go, kick their ass, Pluton! The announcer will kind of pull her list back out and go, and next is Princess Mira Dilia Varakel of the Kingdom of Zenthil Keep.
Rika, who has not heard her full name in forever, looks, I think, to any outsider, pissed.
As the like as you enter, right behind you, like dancing lights, like pyro, as you're coming out.
God, I love this so much.
Hey,
Such a fan.
since Ashton probably sees the dancing lights, could I use thaumaturgy to make the entrance just a little bit more dramatic?
Absolutely.
Incredible.
Following Her Highness, Lady Rika, is the ever so loyal Imri Nordvant.
Polite applause.
Okay. I'm applauding so much right now.
With your armor. Clank,
Yep,
clank, clank.
Yep, it's definitely clank, clank, clank. And up after them, Nero of Waterdeep. This very beefy-looking orc comes out, and he kind of looks around and goes, "Oh well, looks like we got a little more competition than normal, huh?" He's like pulls his axe off his back. Nods over to Rika in respect for the other axe as he like goes to the center of the arena. Like, fuck it, if the prissy knight's gonna stand in the back, I'm gonna stand over here, where everybody can get to me.
Kura just gonna look at him like he's a fucking snack.
And he just kind of gives you this bring it on gesture. You're not the first shark I've fought. And
Speaking of, before we start, can I do an effect?
So
and
we're
then
not
use some of
done.
the, like,
we're not done with
okay.
introductions. There's like 4 more people that are joining.
my bad.
Time, I think I'm just gonna like go to whoever the proper clerics and
So you're kind of, it'd be like right here underneath the booth, like under this like banner of like Neverwinter, and she kind of pulls her thing out. She goes, up next, the dishonorable Christoph of Atkathla, member of the Red Wings. And you see a man kind of dressed in red armor, kind of bandana tied above his, like tied onto his face. He's wearing like this studded leather made of like bloodied red armor with gold filigree. The Knights of the Red Wings are part of the very like authoritarian kingdom of Athkatla. It's an oligarchy. They're fucking just bad people. And they do bad things, and he'll kind of come in and sneer at everyone. And go ahead.
If he's gonna sneer at me, I'm gonna give him my absolute worst bitch face I've ever given anybody.
Absolutely. She kind of continues. Up next is Mirana Miller of Phandalin. And you see a little halfling woman, chestnut brown hair, carrying a scimitar, and she's got, she kind of has to climb over the gate, and she kind of smiles and waves at everybody, and she's like, "May the best fighter win." And she's very excited to be here. Very excited to be here.
Not to cut you off.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized. So we've got all our characters, and then we've got Redwing, who's a heel. This is a wrestling match.
Maybe. I do need to turn links on. Thank you for letting me know your PNG needs to come up on the screen. Thank you for reminding me, Robotics. I appreciate that.
I live.
Yeah, and so she goes, and finally, Lady Celine Tethir of Cordil. Emery, upon hearing that name, the last name Tethir is the surname of your mother, the maiden surname of your vampiric parent.
Oh.
You see a drow woman. She's not super tall. She's about the same size you are. She kind of waves softly, very clear Damphir like features, and she'll kind of step in and kind of step next to you and go, hello. I believe you are my sister, sibling. I was told not she her pronouns. They them. Anyway, I'm Celine. Nice to meet you.
I think Emery just thinks about it and goes like, probably like half sibling, whatever.
Yes, that was what I was informed.
Yes. Congratulations, you've met Emery. Nice to meet you.
You
get in Rika's way and I will kill you. No offense.
She'll kind of smile real big, and her teeth, you can see the like fangs are bigger than like, this is a pure blood vampire. She's not a Damphir. Yeah. And she goes, "Oh, don't worry. But I won't make a snack of your dear Rika. I have my eyes on another."
Perfect, because you know what Mother would do if you besmirched the whole treaty.
Yes, I know. And she'll kind of gesture over. She'll gesture over to the guy in the red armor. That man has pissed our mother off. I'm only here to kill him. She'll smile real big. Once I have disposed of him, you can throw me over the railing. It's an instant disqualification. And she'll nod to you and offer like a handshake to like seal the deal.
Yeah, Emery will give her a headshake, and then look at Rika from the corner of their eyes and just roll. Family.
All right, I need everybody to roll initiative, please.
But my
Ashton is bouncing in.
Hold on, because Holly, you did want to do a thing. What did you want to do before initiative?
Yeah, I wanted to see that if I do an effect that makes me take damage before the fight, do I get healed?
No.
Okay, good to know. Then I can do it during the fight.
Yeah. I have a bunch of character sheets I need to open. My bad, y'all. I should have done
I didn't mean to do that to GM.
That is okay. I understand. understand. It did work, so you are in the
Yes.
turn order.
Might as well roll 2.
Oh, are you planning on interfering?
If necessary.
Yeah. So's Kelvin. So's Kelvin. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh.
If we're talking targets, Rika keeps staring at Ashton.
Okay, so that's everybody on the field already. So I'm gonna roll initiative for these folks.
Would interfere pretty well. I've got dissonant whispers and sleep.
Okay, so there's Mirana. This is Sir Christoph. Oh no, that's 2 19s.
Damn it.
Sir Christoph has more decks than fucking Lady Mirana, so he'll go first. Let's see. Selene will now roll. That's a 9.
Brioche, why are you barking?
Bork,
Why are you
bork, bork,
boofing?
bork, 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 bork.
I haven't even summoned you into battle yet.
I've got Monkey who got flea treatment, so he's been whining, so I'm holding him.
Sir Nero. God, these they're actually rolling pretty damn well. The NPCs,
Not for
except for Sir Toriel. All right, so the Red Wing of Athkatla will go first. He is going to move up this way, and then will attempt to stab the halfling, which he sees as an easy target. That misses. And that is all he can do on his turn. And so that's him. The halfling will retort by kind of looking at him and going, Is that everything? And then she will make 2 attacks against him. Hitting both attacks. Dealing let's see. Now she's gonna do damage, which is a d6 plus 2. So she can do that twice. Advanced roller. D6 plus 2.
Get him.
We're supposed to be level. Yes, you are supposed to be level 2. 8, 9, 10, 12. So
Real quick, Belle.
yes.
I again, I don't want to like slow things down. I just want to mention, if you go into the chat and you press attack in the short sword, you're able to just automatically roll it.
I did not realize that. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. The only reason I didn't know that is because they're NPC sheets. All right. Emery, it is your turn.
Kill.
Sorry, Brioche is barking because the roomies are back. Doorbell.
Doorbell.
Our dog. Emery looking, seeing the first blood happening, will look at Rika and smile very brightly and go, I learned a thing. Meet Brûlé and will expend their wild shape to summon their wildfire spirit.
All right, let me put.
I'm glad you named it
on
Brûlée.
the-
That's awesome.
Yeah, I did like Brûlé.
Now I want creme brulee.
Brûlé is going to be, once you give me, Brûlé is going to be here.
All right, you should have control
Yes.
of it now.
And everyone in a 10-foot radius has to make a dexterity saving throw as
Okay.
in between the 3 of them, like a thicket of wildfire, like comes from the ground, half molten with fire, and the other half just burnt bramble and thicket. And it looks like a fucked up little wolf
Hell yeah.
pulling itself out of the, I guess, the 9 hells.
So this is for the Morana. This will be for Sir Christoph. Is this one? And then for Waterdeep.
What are these NPC roles?
They are.
Incredible.
Yeah. Saving throw.
I was asking what they were. I was saying, like, damn.
So each of them take 5 fire damage since they all saved.
All right. This motherfucker is hanging on by a damn thread.
I think this is my action. You determine the spirits in combat. It shares my initiative. It takes a turn immediately after mine. It lasts for an hour. Yeah, as an action. So that's Emery's action, and then Emery's bonus action.
As a reminder,
Will-
all cantrips are bonus actions.
But I have to use my bonus action to command
Okay.
my wildfire spirit in order to attack, unless you're changing those rules.
The fact that it says it gives you it takes in a turn exactly after you, I think it could have its own thing. You can use your
Cool.
bonus action. What I'll say is it uses your reaction.
Okay.
So you can't
okay.
attack
I
an
don't.
opportunity during this turn, but
Perfect. I am gonna thorn whip this motherfucker.
all right.
Wait, was that the person that she said?
Yep, that is literally your mom wants him dead.
Sure. She's not gonna let her have the opportunity or try to hit her.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll hit. Roll damage.
Nice.
2 piercing
he's
damage.
dead as shit. He had 1 point of health left.
Yeah, I imagine.
Thrown overhead.
Yeah,
outside
that's
of
what. That's how I imagine Emery does. It's a thorn whip and then yeets him behind them.
Yeah, this guy is thrown this way out of the arena, and like Lady Neverember looks over at you, Doc, and she's kind of gives you a sign like, "Don't heal him."
It's an immediate nod and just leaves it.
You see 2 of the town's guard drag him behind the like royal podium, and you hear fire being ignited back there.
Brule will just spit fire at this guy
Okay.
at disadvantage because it's a ranged attack.
Okay. Go ahead and roll attack roll, please.
Sorry, I didn't know it was already out.
That's
So
an
an 8 doesn't hit.
Yeah. No.
And that is all Emery's turn.
All right. Up next is not Sertoriel. Sertoriel goes
It should be Rika.
last. Yeah.
How did we reverse the sorting order here?
I have no fucking clue.
Is it the sort button?
I don't know, but I have fixed it.
You have.
I think I have. Yeah.
Maybe not on my screen. I'll refresh.
It's kind of weird right now. I'm gonna refresh too.
Yeah. I don't know. We will see. But yeah, it should
7, 8, 9.
be Rika next. Yeah, Rika next, and then let me move
There we go. That looks a little better.
Pluton, and then Sertoriel will be after Pluton.
14, 7, 8.
It's being moved around right now.
Yeah, I'm fixing it. Yeah,
So I was confused.
Woohoo.
My bad.
it's okay. Yeah, okay. Now it should be correct. Yeah, Rika, it is your turn. Jess, if you are muted, we cannot hear you.
Fuck. Okay. Now I get to decide between Ashton or the halfling.
Yeah, Ashton or the halfling, that is the question.
Kill your new friend.
Murder.
I won't kill him. It's fine.
I mean, someone did just die.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want.
Well, that's also Emery. So
Yeah.
Hey, Ashton. I'd like
Hello
to.
there.
Hi. A bonus action, I enter a rage.
Oh my god.
No.
Ashton going, shit.
Okay, I
Just
get
going
one.
from, hello, my friend. Oh, crap.
Does a 19 hit your AC?
Let me double check. Yes.
Take 11 points of damage.
Oh.
Damn.
Actually, wait, I gotta check something. Hold on. I might be able to just not take that.
Oh.
Unless these.
No, that's on my turn. Never mind.
So yeah, you get hit real hard with a very pretty new axe that I just got.
Beautifully silvered axe, yeah.
Rika, after hitting you, nothing personal.
Clearly very personal.
She truly meant nothing personal. It just sounds.
Yeah, it just sounds very flat. Is that your turn?
I mean, a bonus action to action. I moved. I'm happy where I am.
All right. It is now Sir Nero of Waterdeep, who is going to attack this. Who is going to kind of take your lead. Bonus action rage. So I believe that is that's an extra damage. I believe
Yeah.
it's just 2 extra damage.
Depends
Yeah.
on the level, but usually if it's like low level, it's +2, I think.
Yeah, it's he's a level 3 technically.
Yeah.
So
+2.
+2.
Wait, him and I have to change notes after this.
So yeah, exactly. And so he's going to swing on Brûlé as a 19.
Yeah, that hits him.
And then he's going to use his great sword, which is 2d6 plus 4 because he already had a +2 to attack. So that's 13 points of damage for Brûlé, and then he is going to. Oh wait, that's both of his actions.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's done, and he will kind of, he'll take, he'll like kind of grab his greatsword and is just ready. Like he doesn't know what this fucking fiery dog thing is, but he is ready. And you see your sister kind of look over at you because it's now her turn, and she'll bow to you, and then just hop the fucking fence.
Okay.
And she'll just go, "My work here is done," and she'll wave to the people, and then just fucking dip.
Gone.
Ashton, it is now your turn.
Hi, buddy.
Why would you do this? He has done nothing to you other than steal from your best friend.
My fiance. Also, it's a fighting tournament. We're all fighting. It was bound to happen.
You say that. You fucking say that. Didn't have to happen so soon.
Gaggle of NPCs you could have beat up on, and you chose Ashton first.
It's my chance. It's my one chance I'm gonna get. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of the monk first. Monks can become incredibly annoying if you leave them alive.
Go ahead.
So I have to reread this one ability because this is my first time playing a monk. So I'm going to use a key point.
Okay.
And I am going to Step of the Wind.
Okay, what does that do?
Dash and disengage, but that takes up my bonus action. It also doubles my jump distance.
Alright. So you're just able to get the fuck out of there without taking an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. And I'm just going to. How does one calculate jump distance again?
I'm not positive for this game.
There's a
Open up the
calculator. Yeah.
Jump distance. Calculator. I
I need
probably
your strength
won't
score
be using
and
this.
your and how tall you are as a character.
Ah.
Here, I'll put it in important links for you.
There's two different kinds: long jump or high jump.
Yeah.
And there's running star and without running star as well.
Without running start, without a running start, Ashton's jump speed at the moment, jump distance at the moment is 8.
Okay, yeah, you can
As-
leap away, dramatically leap away.
Yes, so he's just gonna dramatically leap away. And you know what? We're just gonna...
Ashton should invest in a ranged weapon.
Oh, see, he does actually.
Oh yeah,
I just have to
forgot.
pull up the stats for it.
That's right.
Let's see.
Do I recall you saying you had disengage?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's an action.
No,
Nope,
it's a bonus action as
Oh,
a
okay.
monk.
Key point.
That's true.
Fancy schmancy.
So I have darts and I have fleas.
You
I-
also technically have a meteor hammer, if I recall.
Yes, but you said the meteor hammer has a range of 10 feet.
Yep. You only jumped back 8, did you not?
That is true. So yeah.
Just put
I should
yourself
be
2
right
squares
where
back.
you basically there.
Yeah. And so, let's see, that's what, 15 feet?
Uh-huh.
It's fine. Let me just double check something. That's why I pulled these up. Dex versus Con. I'm gonna guess. You know what? You did this to me. You do this to me. Ashton sort of lifts up his hand, slams it down. You need to make a DC 13 Dex save for me real quick.
Yeah, sure thing, boss.
You'll probably, yeah.
I was gonna say, do you have danger sense too? Because then you would just have an advantage. Yeah.
Oh god. Oh god. And
Oh, yeah.
Celestial resistance. Yeah, so just this light doesn't do shit. And so
I think looks at you pretty light.
hey, thanks. It doesn't usually do much, but and he just runs over.
I can tell you tried really hard.
He didn't. He just
Hey,
runs
buddy.
here, and that's his turn.
Things going well for you?
Absolutely not.
Gale, it is your turn. What would you like to do on your turn?
Cast thaumaturgy
Uh-huh.
and just yell very loudly. Go Rika! Go Rika, you can get them! Whoa! That's my fiance!
Fucking Kelvin casting thaumaturgy at a higher level. Get him, Pluto!
I feel like the rest of the contestants are just like, oh, okay, so we know who to fight now. It's like, these are our targets.
Yeah, the knight lady in shiny armor is like staring Pluton down with like fucking dagger eyes. And the orc,
Yeah, so that's my turn.
the orc is also staring down Rika. Mostly because, ooh, other barbarian. I want to brawl with that one.
Rika gives him a fight me pose.
Up next is Princess Pluton.
Alright. So there's a couple things she's gonna do. First, she's gonna look at Ashton and say, "Choose wisely," and then she's going to cast Fog Cloud.
Oh,
Let me go ahead and broadcast to others real quick. This is where it's gonna be.
if someone who is more artistically inclined than me wants to draw a circle there.
Yeah, let me go ahead.
Cloud?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just a fog
Yeah.
cloud.
a cloud of fog.
Does that work?
Yeah.
There we go.
Teamwork.
Cool. Alright. She's gonna do that, and then she's going to take a few steps to over here and use her bonus action to activate her Crimson Ride. So essentially what that does, right now anyway, is she takes 1d4 damage.
So really quickly, everyone, I need everyone to roll me perception. Rugs, if you are still in the chat, do me a favor. In the Discord server, roll me a D100, please and thank you.
Oh, I see.
Oh no.
Nat 20.
Do we have to roll it at disadvantage because of the fog cloud?
Yes, you have to roll at disadvantage because of the
Everyone
fog
who's in
cloud.
it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horrible timing.
Thank you, Rugs, for your contribution to the random encounter pool.
Rolled the same thing twice.
Congratulations, everybody. This fight is about to get much more difficult.
Oh
My
no.
Nat 20 gone.
Oh no.
Since Rugs is, I believe, walking the dog, guess who that means the random encounter falls to? That
Am
would
I
be.
rolling?
Hold on. Rugs has rolled
Travis Harris,
87. Oh no.
What does that mean?
Okay.
No. What
Um.
does that mean?
So, that means a couple of things. I need to go over to my monster token library.
In the meantime, can I just describe how I am my turn? 'Cause
Yes,
It's at
absolutely.
the very end.
Please do.
Okay. So her Crimson Ray, as she activates it, she takes a little bit of damage, and like her old scars, which, if you're familiar with the term, are like Lichtenberg figures. She's got like old electrical scars all over her body. They just start to glow as she activates her Crimson Ray. Rite of the Storm. So now every time she does damage, it'll add an extra 1d4 lightning damage.
Fantastic. So you guys hear the beating of wings. The heavy beating of wings. This is a token for a dragon, but it is not a dragon. It's a wyvern that lands in the thing with you, who will roll initiative right now and will be added into the initiative. Thank you, Rugs. Thank you, Rugs, for your contribution. It rolled a 17. We're gonna add it a turn. It will go at the end. It will go in on the next round.
So, just out of curiosity, how many of y'all want me to eventually sleep that thing and we tame it?
New
I will
friend!
say it is technically blinded while it is in here. So
Yep.
if you want, I can.
Okay.
I'm actually going to add the condition for blinded real quick to the chat so everyone knows.
Now you can see its health bar. It's not very strong. It is a baby wyvern. But yeah, a wyvern lands in the thing. Princess Pluton, it is still your turn. Unless you.
So essentially, she does those two things, looks at the previous champion, and is gonna like kind of pat her pike against her shoulder, like, "Come on, let's fucking go."
Okay, so it is Sir Toriel Malgrav, and she'll come right at you, like charge you, and then will attack you.
I don't think this has disadvantage because my cloak only works when I haven't taken damage, and my Crimson Right makes me take damage.
Okay, and so that's a 16 versus your AC.
That is a hit.
Okay, and then So you take a total of 7 slashing damage, and then she is going to do it again. She's going to expend. She will expend her not second wind, her action surge, and then will attack you again. 19 versus your AC, 4 slashing.
Okay.
And then she will kind of tip her she kind of ready herself to continue the fight and just goes, trust me, you will regret taunting me.
Don't even sweat it.
Okay. Up next is, well, he's dead, so I need to get him out of the initiative. So you're gone. You're dead.
Oopsie.
Swerky.
So it is now
Accident.
Lady Mirana's turn, and she kind of sees Brûlé, sees you who summoned Brûlé, and just goes, okay. And then she whistles really loudly, summoning her own familiar, her animal companion. Whom
Yeah.
I
Do you know we're all blinded, so
Yep.
She doesn't see anyone.
Yeah, she doesn't.
Yeah.
She knows approximately where you used to be. I gotta find her animal companion really quickly. One moment, folks. My bad. I forgot to stat this one out. But it's just a little guy. So it's okay.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
I mean, it's
How
a
could something
ranger.
be little
It's
and just
a
a guy?
ranger companion.
Those
Oh,
aren't
damn it, I
usually
touched on the
look.
thing.
CR.
All I need to know is where this fucking orc guy is. If he charges. So that's all I need to know in life.
Could have done by chance.
Say again?
Could I have done a thing on lady's turn when she stabbed me?
Yeah.
It was this gift of the gem dragon.
What does that do?
You use your reaction to emanate telekinetic energy when I'm essentially hit and take damage. The creature that is dealt damage must make a strength saving throw, or take 2d8 force damage and is pushed 10 feet away. So this could be really bad for her if she wants to get shoved 10 feet back, in preferably this direction.
That is a 14-foot. There's a 14 on your on the save.
How do I check my save, actually? That is a question.
So
I
it's
don't
a
know the answer. DC
DC is 8 plus your proficiency bonus.
10 plus ability score modifier, so I'm assuming intelligence. What?
It
If you go
depends
to
on what
if you go to your
you use
spell.
to increase the feat. Because the feat also gives you a +1 in wisdom, charisma, or intelligence. So
Oh.
whatever you use for the +1 is also there.
I think I had 19 and then took the feat to get to 20, so I'm going to use the intelligence there, and that means the DC is 15, which means I knock her 10 feet back and she takes 2d8 force damage.
All right. You do in fact knock her out of the arena. She is fucking pissed.
Hoo-hoo.
But
Sorry,
she
it's wild
will.
to find the description on that one, so it's
But
quiet
she
for a moment.
will very sullenly leave. You have made an enemy.
Hell yeah,
However,
perfect.
there is a fucking polar bear in the arena now.
Yeah. It kind of
Polar bear?
that.
Well, first of all, I don't actually see anything going on in the fog, so I don't even know
He's
the
not.
river.
He's not in the fog. He's out of the fog. He's right next to Ashton. There's a fucking polar bear right next to Ashton.
I see it on your screen, but I don't know. I gotta refresh it.
Ashton, does a 19 hit your AC?
Christ.
Handily.
Cool. You take 9 points from the first hit of this bear's multi-attack.
No.
Still alive. Bleeding out profusely.
That's a 20.
Bye, Ashton.
God. Bye, Ashton.
Rest in pieces.
So Ashton,
is
that's
smiling.
11. That's 11 more points of damage. Oh,
Ashton is smiling. He spit out a tooth,
So, have
and
any of
on
you?
the second hit,
Yeah. Have any of you
He
seen the movie Prey, which is the new
Yeah.
Predator movie? You know the scene where the bear fucking mauls the predator? That's what
Uh-huh.
happens to Ashton just now.
Yikes.
The bear like jumps up, hits him twice with its claws, grabs it in his teeth, and just yeets him out of the arena. And so Ashton, you are knocked the fuck out by a bear who is then going to advance into the fog.
knocked out.
Yep.
I am at negative 10 health.
Yeah,
I think
You're not
I have-
dead. You're not dead. If you'd have lost one more health point, you'd be dead. The halfling's going to move where she thinks you approximately are. And she will swipe at you with her 2 short swords.
Okay.
Does
A 9 or 6. Nope.
Yep, neither of them hit you. And she'll just go, good job, Tiny. Talking to the fucking bear.
Of course, it's tiny. Belle, real
God, I
quick.
hit.
Should
Good.
I roll initiative to see if I get to Ashton
You
before
don't-
he makes that saving throws, or
You
should I
don't
just
have
go
to roll
grab him?
initiative. You can just go.
I'm
Like
just gonna go
stabilize
and,
him.
I'm not gonna fully stabilize him because I can do one better with the healer's kit. I
Okay.
can just outright heal him.
Okay, yeah, you can go ahead and heal him. Heal him up. And so, up next after the scout, is the wyvern's turn. The wyvern, very suddenly met with something that's about the same size as it, is going to attempt to stab this bear with its stinger. Oh shit!
Oh,
Jesus.
smokes.
At disadvantage, unless it has blind sight.
It does.
Oh,
Okay, never
shoot.
mind. Bye, bear.
Y'all are fucked.
Yeah. So this is a D10 plus 3 damage, which is 11. Bear needs to make, Tiny needs to make a save, Constitution save. Thankfully, Tiny has a very high Constitution. That's a 12. That misses. Tiny is dead. Oh.
Good God.
That's ranger
Kill them.
companions. They come back. You just
Yeah.
have to do a ceremony to summon them back.
Yeah, Tiny like lets out a roar of pain. And as this happens, Rika, something you notice as a reaction, the fucking halfling gets huge.
Oh no.
Good fuck. How am I supposed to get through this area for the orc without getting hit by something?
She's very pissed off, very big halfling.
Shouldn't have hit Ashton.
I, the player, will hold that over you. Ashton loves it.
It is now Emery's turn. Emery, this halfling is not paying attention to you. She is dead set on finding what hurt her bear.
That wasn't me.
Cool. The problem is Emery doesn't know what is occurring here.
Yeah, all you heard was kind of a draconic roar and then a roar of pain from the bear as it died.
By the way, do the wyverns actually speak Draconic? Or is
Yes,
it just-
wyverns speak draconic.
Are they saying anything? Because I am a dragonborn.
No, this is just a roar of like frenzied fear.
Fuck you.
Yeah, this is like a oh shit, a bear. Because young wyverns are not physically as strong as a bear.
And yet it still killed it. Damn.
Okay. The fog cloud is a problem.
Yes.
You're
I
welcome.
can't see shit in here.
Because the halfling is
Yeah.
technically blind, while in the fog cloud, she cannot take an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh, God bless.
Yeah.
Okay, let me do this shit.
I think Emery would run out
Okay.
just to see. based on heights of the creatures, how tall is the fog cloud?
Yeah, how big is
It
the
is
fog
20-foot radius. How tall is the wyvern in terms like wings
cloud?
included?
The wyvern is about 15 feet tall.
Okay. The wyvern is completely concealed.
The halfling also about 15 feet.
Okay, so I can't see anything except Princess.
Yes, so
I mean,
it's
you might not even see me judging by where you're at.
Oh, that's true.
yeah. The fog is kind of obscuring her, but yeah. So, but you could dash.
Do
I
you dare?
could.
Is this a concentration spell? The smoke?
That is a good question. Does it
Let's
require
see if I can
concentration?
Did I put it in the chat? I think it's for duration. Let me see if I put it in the chat.
I think it's duration, and if there's a wind, then it blows their way.
Yeah, strong winds will knock it around. There's a bunch of thaumaturgy casts in here. Let me just cast the spell again so I can see it.
Would wyvern wings produce a strong enough wind to disperse some of the fog?
No.
It's at least
It
10
is
miles per hour.
concentration.
Sure.
No,
It is concentration. So when you were
Good
hit,
thing
you
I
did
haven't
need
casted
to.
anything else.
Yep, you did need to make a concentration check for the fact that you were hit with a
I'll
longsword
do-
twice.
How do I do
Technically 2 concentration checks if you want to do it that
Yeah.
way. And
You
Okay,
just hit
I'll do it.
Constitution saving throw, and you have to beat a 10.
Where is it located?
yeah, unless the damage goes over, then it has a higher AC, DC. Then that's
Top left.
Yeah, it should be the top left.
In the saving throw box.
Con save.
Oh,
Constitution.
that answers everything actually. Okay, that's one.
Yep,
There you
it's
Take out
gone.
fail.
It's yep.
Gone.
You don't need to. You don't
Alright.
need to make the second one. It's gone. Yeah. Now
Oh, I
you
can
can.
see it.
So
Oh,
so
fuck.
so
Okay,
yeah.
that would have changed. Emery wouldn't have moved because then she could see her.
Yep.
Right, because of attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Halflings alone.
Ooh.
It's a very pissed off halfling. But yeah. However, I will say, summoning her bear was a reaction.
Okay.
Calling in her
okay.
bear used her reaction, so you are safe to move out of her threatened square.
True. Do I want to make myself more of a threat? That's the question. That's the big question of the hour.
I'm just going after this guy.
The real
When I get
question
the
is,
chance.
do you want to be poisoned by a wyvern?
Do I have... Hold on, I'm a Dompier. Do I have resistance?
I have
That is a
necrotic.
good
not poison.
question.
Very few things have resistance to poison.
No,
I
it's
feel like that might be-
Warforged.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, that makes sense.
Warforged, certain types of halflings, and dwarves.
And
You want to-
I think
Paladin will
it's,
also get it,
uh,
right?
and then Reborn. So I'm thinking that's the
Yep,
other one.
yep.
It's Reborn that gets the poison resistance.
Yeah, reborn.
I just don't need to breathe.
Yep.
Is,
Which
is
is
my bite
fine.
attack
You have
a
left.
bonus action?
Yes. Yes, your
When you
bite.
attack with your bite...
If it
I
isn't,
believe
it
it's a
is.
bonus action. Oh, fair enough. There you go.
If it says it isn't, it lies to you, and I, the DM, say it is.
I believe the raw is that there's a special ability that makes it a bonus action anyway, but yeah, if the DM says it, then the DM says it.
Yeah, I as the DM say that your bite is a bonus.
Okay.
The DM has declared it.
I think she is going to move. They're gonna move here, next to Brûlée,
Mhm.
and then I'm going to do. Where's the cone?
Oh no.
God, I might not have to fight this barbarian. He might just be dead.
Yep. He might
Okay.
just be dead.
I am going to cast Burning Hands.
All right. So
Fine.
that's a couple pair of saves, right?
Yes, Brûlée is immune to fire damage, so Brûlée does not need to make it.
It's a 17 for the orc, and
He gets
a-
advantage on it because he is a barbarian.
Okay, so that's a 22 for the orc.
cool. He takes half damage.
And that's 18 for the 18 for the wyvern.
Okay, they both take 4 damage, 4 fire damage.
All right. And I will say, commanding Brule is your reaction. So you can do
Yes.
you can do action, bonus action, reaction to command your summon.
God, she does want to bite this bitch of an orc
Yeah,
for hurting her wolf.
You can absolutely bite this bitch of an orc.
Let's see. If she moves here, then she'll get
Flanking, yes.
flanking.
So attacking at advantage.
Okay. Advantage. Bite. Does a 12 hit?
No.
Cool. Okay.
There's advantage in this one. That's pretty cool.
Cool. So Brule is going to move over here. Actually, no. Brule would be smart. Brule would move here. And then Emery looks at Brule and snaps her fingers, and both Brule and Emery teleport away.
Okay.
Would that perhaps provoke an attack of opportunity?
It would not, because it's a teleportation spell.
Yeah.
Wanted to check.
Brule. And then Emery would be here. And these guys make a dexterity saving throw again.
Okay. Dex save for the barbarian twice. It's a 19 for the barbarian. And a 7 for the wyvern.
3 or 4 for the barbarian if we're rounding up.
We always round up for the players, so that's 4 for the barbarian.
7 for the dragon.
7 for the wyvern. All right.
I think fiery teleportation is a action.
Okay.
Spirit in each willing creature within 5 feet of you teleport to 15%, and the creature within 5 feet of the. Yeah, okay. I think that's it for Emery.
Okay. Up next is Rika.
Oh, fuck me. All right.
Emery just goes,
Barbarian
finish them
solo?
off.
Sick. All right. Hey, this guy wants to fight me, right?
Yes.
He wants to do combat
He wants
with me.
the smoke.
All right. I appear behind him like a bad anime trope.
Omewa Shinderu.
Nani?
He gets a little wave before he gets fucking missed.
Yep, that misses.
Terribly.
That misses. His AC is 15 currently.
Can't you reckless?
Oh wait,
Yeah, I
I
guess.
can.
Yeah, because you're a
I get
barbarian. If
reckless.
you want a reckless.
Fuck, you're right. Fuck, do I have to call it first?
Do
No,
it.
nope, go ahead.
All right, come on, buddy. 18.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. And you are in fact able to knock him unconscious.
Yay.
The wyvern does have advantage. Well, no. This guy would have had advantage on me. I don't know if this.
All attack rolls
Everything
against you.
has advantage against
Yeah.
you for the next turn, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna
I'm just gonna
suck.
I'm gonna put him out of the arena so he doesn't get fucking murdered.
Yep,
It's him.
and Doctor is already going in, and
So Ashton, you are conscious. You do see a fucking wyvern in the arena. Do you go to try and help? Crow.
I think Ashton. I think he's gonna wait
Okay.
until he hears a ruling on, since the wyvern is technically not one
Not
of
part
the
of the
original-
not
Yeah,
part of
since
the thing.
not part of the games. He's sort of, because he decided to sit down on the bench after being pulled out, he'll turn to the guy he decided to sit next to, just, hey, am I allowed to go and fight the wyvern, or
Wait
Would
until
that count as cheating?
wait until the nobles do something. Then, if you wish to fight, you can fight. But you must wait until the nobles make a decision. Speaking of the nobles,
Uh, I just wanted to ask if I could roll initiative at this point,
yeah,
just so I want to, because I want to eventually do something if the wyvern gets slow enough.
yeah. So so here's the thing about the 8 HP that you just gave the orc. He's now at 0.
Minus HP doesn't count usually,
Yeah, but
unless it counts
Yeah,
for you.
HP starts at 0.
yeah. So I'm just gonna
Yeah.
grab him 8 HP. And speaking of the nobles, it is now the nobles' turn. Yes, you may roll initiative. And you see kind of Kelvin stand up, float just to here. And then I'm gonna make a dex save for the fucking wyvern again. Oh.
Oh,
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Poor
That
baby.
doesn't seem good.
Eviscerated.
Probably. Yeah, I mean, this is one of the strongest wizards on the planet. 69 points of
Jesus
lightning
Christ.
damage as he just
Nice.
he flicks his hand and casts lightning bolts.
hi, Wyvern. Gonna make a
Sick.
tasty snack.
Obliterated.
Yeah, no, and he just kind of grabs the wyvern and flings it out of the fucking arena. And he goes, "You may now proceed with your combat." And then
Can I look up at
flies
him?
back. Yeah.
I look up at him. Thank you for the help.
You are welcome.
It was great.
He does not feel bad about your tone. He's learned at this point after, leveling your city. That's just kind of how you talk.
It's fun. It's a fun little bit.
Uh,
In my heart.
Eldritch, if you could change your HP to the blue bar, because that's what indicates
Oh, yeah.
friendlies. Emery, or not Emery, Gale, it is now your turn. What are you gonna do?
Well, up until Mr. Wizard over here got up to do something, Gale had been like so far beyond the edge of his seat, like at the side of the state of the battlefield.
Yeah.
He's probably still standing anxiously at the railing of the box, like hands white knuckled.
Yeah, and Kelvin just kind of pats you on the shoulder and goes, "Don't worry, I was not going to let them die like that poor bear."
Poor bear indeed.
If it wouldn't disrupt the battle, I would resurrect the bear.
Perhaps let's not.
After the fight, obviously, unless the ranger has something to say about it.
Oh, now she's big and pissed off from the dragon's
yeah.
ring.
Yeah. It is now Princess Pluton's turn.
Awesome. So
Hi.
how do a shove maneuver?
I believe that is it. I rule that as like a bonus action. It's athletics.
Okay. I think that's how I want to start this. She's gonna get all up close and shove Rika back if she.
Rika, roll
this thing.
roll a strength saving throw.
At advantage.
Yeah, at advantage because you're a barbarian.
What am I rolling?
Natural 20?
Oh, okay. Never mind.
You're
I'm not
rolling
it.
athletics to see if you can.
Okay. And that's just a normal one.
Yep.
Okay.
Rika's raging. That's why the advantage. You attempt to shove Rika. However, Rika digs her heels in and Rika, you can describe how you are retorting to this push. Like just.
Yeah, it's sticking the heels in and sinking deep into a battle-ready stance. With the ferocity that she was expecting to fight a fucking dragon, a wyvern.
Yeah. So I think the shark braces her shoulder against you and tries to shove you back, but realizes that you're very undaunted by this.
That's a wide stance.
Yeah, she's going to raise her pike and try to get you with it. This will do an additional 1d4 electrical damage.
Sure.
I don't even.
You have advantage. to hit Rika.
Yep, you do.
Right.
You do have advantage. Thank you, Abby, for
Oh.
reminding.
No problem.
23 hits.
Yeah, do hit.
Alright, so 13 plus. One more electrical damage.
Jeez, okay.
Because that is piercing, that will do half. Because you are raging.
Or you one of the bear kind?
No,
No,
it
but that's
comes.
piercing. So.
Yeah. Piercing, bludgeoning, slashing damage is halved when you rage.
So how much am I taking?
6 plus
Yeah,
1,
6,
7 in total.
7 total damage.
Okay.
It would have been a sick hit, except you're raging.
It was still a really good hit, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
3.
The
It was only max damage.
the halfling will run up to her bear. Her one turn giant ancestry goes away, and then she will cast she will cast cure wounds on her bear, which I believe is 2d8.
If it's at second level, yes, 2d8.
Yep, 2d8.
Listen,
So
Rika, I know I just cut you and all.
Shit.
Ooh. Plus her wisdom modifier.
Oh yeah. Okay, so that would be a +4. So 6. Yeah, he has 6
something.
HP. However, that does mean there's a fucking polar bear on the battlefield.
I was gonna say, Rika, I know I just cut you and all, but there's a bear on the field again.
Boom, boom, boom. Speaking of the fucking polar bear, he's gonna multi-attack. He's going to multi-attack, hitting one claw for each of you, because his paws are rated E for everyone.
Okay, the one against
Yay.
me has disadvantage.
Catch these paws.
And the one against Rika is at advantage.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no.
So, do a 15 or a 14 hit Rika's AC?
Nope, not even close.
Okay. So, and he does not hit Pluton.
I'm very glad about the disadvantage.
Yeah, because he would have absolutely fucking wrecked you. Then as his bonus, because bites are a bonus action. That's a 22 versus Rika's AC.
That does hit me.
That would also
Probably
be at
half.
advantage.
Yeah, that was advantage.
Oh, I didn't see that you rolled a second.
12 and then
Never
the
mind.
22. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so,
half?
yep. So his bite is 1d8 plus 2. So you take 4 points of piercing damage from
How?
the yeah.
2?
No, so it's 8 halved to 4.
Okay.
So you take 4 points of piercing damage from this bear attempting to bite you.
Just looks at Bear. Knock it off.
The wyvern is
We're
dead
having a
as
fight here.
shit. Wyvern dead as shit, doesn't need to be on the initiative tracker. Emery, it is your turn. There's a fucking bear on the battlefield.
Cool.
Yes, interrupting bear.
Question. You can say
Yes.
no. Could I strategically have me and Brule move at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay,
That expedites that process.
cool.
Yeah, jump the halfling. Or
Yeah, we're jumping the halfling.
Hell yeah.
Halfling?
Yeah, it's
Because
halfling.
Emery's in the mindset if I get rid of the halfling, the bear will fuck off.
No, the bear will fuck you up. That's what'll happen. The bear will
let's
start
see what
focusing
happens.
you.
That's something though.
Honestly, if it starts focusing you, we get attack of opportunity.
Sir
Ooh.
Barrington, champion of Neverwinter.
Would I know if this is a halfling lineage that is resistant to poison?
Yes, she is resistant to poison. You can kind of
Okay,
smell it in her blood.
Cool. So there's no point in me.
Well,
Well,
she's
there's half a
resistant.
point.
She's resistant. She's not immune.
I know you gave me so many deadly poisons.
I did give you a deadly poison.
Do
I
it.
have 2 of
do it.
them. The wine is ingestible, right?
Yep.
Oh wait, I use, so it can't be something that's doused on a
You
weapon.
can absolutely coat your weapon in that wine.
Yeah, I think she would douse her Estoc
Uh-huh.
in it, and then try to stab with advantage.
Okay.
Damn. Can I use my inspiration?
You absolutely can.
Okay, so that's just at normal. 20.
Actually, that's a 22.
Oh, is she a lycanthrope?
She is.
Or a therianthrope?
She is.
Yo.
She is a werebear.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I kind of guessed.
Cool.
s-
Okay, so she has to make a DC 20 Constitution saving throw.
Okay. She has advantage on those.
Cool.
That's a 22 and a 6. Yeah, so 22.
Okay, so she's not paralyzed, which is the good thing.
Yep. Roll damage with your anti-lycanthrope sword.
8 damage is her armor class 16.
Her armor class is I think 17, but let me double check.
Okay, so she also, if it's
No,
above
it's
16, she
16.
takes the 6 damage as well.
It's 16.
Cool. So she takes whatever 8 plus 6 is.
14.
Yeah,
She takes 14 damage.
14 damage.
Hell yeah, nice damage.
I am going to bite her.
Okay.
It's a 24 hit.
24 will hit, and I need you to make a con save for me.
Cool.
Come on, you got this, bestie. Believe in you.
Natural 20.
Yep. Had you failed, you would have contracted therianthropy.
It's okay. I can be a werewolf and a vampire. That's
you
fine.
can. You would become a werebear and a vampire at the same
no.
time. Roll
This
damage.
would stop. This would be me attack. I would just flex on Gale all the time at that point. She takes 5 piercing damage.
She goes unconscious, and as she does, part of her werebear lineage, she is going to. She's not going to regenerate much because of the fucking silver. However, she does regenerate and transform. So give me 1 second just to get the token of a werebear on the field.
Little did we know, the final boss of this fight was not the wyvern. It was the halfling.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It was, in fact, the halfling, who does not have 135 HP, who has 12 HP right now.
Good to know.
Total 24. So we're gonna just get rid of the halfling, and now you are. There is a. I'm gonna scooch your wolf back because swearbear is a large creature.
Cool.
You see her get back up after you bite her, and she just transforms into this massive fucking bear.
And after this, we still have to fight each other.
Yeah. And now it is Brulee's turn. She will not regenerate because you did hit her with silver. So no matter what you do, like, you can hit her and she won't regenerate now.
Yes. Brule is going to be the noble steed that he is, the noble wolf he is, and teleport both of them away.
Okay.
Is that the kind that does damage?
Yeah, that's the
Yep.
explosive.
Hell yeah.
You're the
Bup.
explosive
Bup,
fire
bup.
damage.
So they have to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's for the werebear, and that's for the regular bear.
Cool. They take 3 damage. Woo!
Regular bear will like whine because it's getting its ass kicked. Werebear will roar because the polar bear's getting its ass kicked.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Okay. That is Emery's turn.
Rika, it's all you.
Okay, so I'm looking at my healing hands.
Uh-huh.
And is this right? Did I copy this correctly?
Yep.
No, they changed it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well,
You heal more as an Aasimar now.
Oh, dope.
okay, so what is the
I
amount I
can look it
heal
up
now?
for everyone.
I'm also pulling it up too right now.
Thank you.
It is a number of d4s equal to your proficiency bonus.
Oh,
So
God,
you roll 2d4.
and I can use it up to my proficiency bonus?
Yeah. As an action, you touch a creature and roll a number of d4s equal to your proficiency bonus. The creature regains that number of hit points to the total roll, and then you get it back on a long rest.
Okay,
So instead of character level, it gave you like more of a chance to roll above character level.
Okay, can you copy?
But that is your action, so you won't be able to attack or anything.
Okay, I'm trying to.
You also have I don't know if Bell ruled key potions of healing as bonus actions.
Yes, they are. Healing potions are bonus actions.
How
So you could smack and drink.
Yeah. Bonus action. Sorry, ignore the rage bonus on here. That doesn't count.
Yep. Wouldn't it be cool though if it did?
That'd be sick
Do
as
I
fuck.
as a precedent give your healing a rage bonus?
Angry chugging.
I mean, it gets bigger as I grow over time.
Yeah,
so
so do healing potions.
It would make sense if it was the lay on hands
Yeah,
ability,
so-
because that's an innate healing versus I'm just drinking a potion.
The healing hands, I will say, get your rage bonus, so you can add 2 more from that.
Okay, it's fine. I'm using my health potion right now anyway. Alright, bitches. I'm about to kill this bear, maybe.
I believe in you.
Thanks. 18 hit?
18 is 1 lower than its armor class.
You
Damn.
motherfucker. God damn, I don't have anything else. That's my bonus action.
I'll give you my inspiration.
Would you
You can
even-
have it. Yeah. For my bestie, anything.
Can you do... are you giving bardic inspiration, or is it just your standard inspiration?
My standard inspiration. I did get 1
Yep.
from...
And everybody starts with 1.
Yeah, so I had 2.
One more.
Natural 20?
Inspiration. Yeah, that'll do it. You once again kill this bear.
Yeah, I know she's mad at me.
Yeah. So
But you know
remember
what you're
happened
wearing?
last time?
Yeah.
The bear doubles in size because of the giant
points-
lineage.
Hit points stay the same?
Hit points stay the same.
Do you
6.
Borbos have ranged weapons by chance?
Yeah.
Cool.
I have a Jav one at best, but this thing's gonna be on my ass, so I'm not worried too much. My move action. I'm not afraid of this bitch. I'll go right up to your stupid little fucking face about it.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right.
I'm gonna make Gale swoon.
Gale
Ashton.
panics.
Ashton.
Battle with the losses.
You see that the halfling has changed into a werebear and is fucking massive right now. What are you doing, buddy?
Oh, see, I have 2 things I want to do. Do I want Ashton to cheat? Or do I want Ashton to steal?
That is a good question.
Roll a d2. Coin
Yeah.
flip.
Yeah. You're missing Lie, or you could be Eddie Guerrero.
Missing what?
Lie, cheat, steal. That was Eddie Guerrero's motto.
And also pirates.
Yeah, and also pirates. If you look up Eddie Guerrero's theme song, that's just that repeated over and over again.
I think... Alright. Alright. Could I use thaumaturgy to distract the guy Ashton is sitting next to?
God.
I would say the giant fucking werebear is distracting the guy he's sitting next to. He's
Everyone's
an
on
old,
their seats.
Yeah, he's like an old man that has not seen a tournament this cool in like 3 decades.
Yeah, the
So
champion
you're
was like the
saying
second one
I
out.
have
It was nuts.
advantage.
Yeah.
That is a 25.
My
Yeah.
goodness.
So you slip your hand into his pocket, and there's no money in there. However, well, there's no conventional money. You get out this like pile of almost like blood red cat's eye gems. You know this is some kind of currency somewhere. Like you've seen this somewhere, but you don't know where. You can roll.
Forbidden
You can
currency.
use. You can use city secrets if you would like to try and figure it out.
Absolutely. I'm using city secrets to figure out what this is, because this is not a once daily effect.
Yeah, this is a currency of the Thieves Guild for their auction house.
Now I'm worried because old man and
A very
Well,
large
stealth
quantity. You got about 40 of these out of his pocket.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if the man didn't notice or if he just let you do that.
The world may never know.
The world may never know.
yeah, no, Ashton is slipping this bag of cat eye gems into the glittery bag of holding.
Fantastic.
Oh, God.
1 second. I gotta. He does not notice. All right. Doc, what are you doing? It's your turn.
Well, my original plan was to sleep the wyvern and get out of there, but since I'm here, let's see, what's the range for Bardic? 60 feet.
Is it ethical to cast from the sidelines?
No.
It's not a spell, it's just Bardic.
It's just a word of
cheering you-
encouragement.
I'm
Yeah.
cheering you on.
It's a less
True.
noticeable kind of magic.
Yes.
If you cure
Valid.
It's not a spell. It's just
I'm the one that's going next, I think.
the power of friendship.
Yeah. I am going to Bardic the shark.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. So it's
So how does a
advantage.
regular inspiration go?
So
It's
the regular inspiration that's non-bardic just gives you advantage. However, I need. So here's what happens. You go to give your bardic inspiration, and you hear just from the mouth of Kelvin Blackstaff, as if thaumaturged right into your ear, silence, and then a silence is cast around you.
I was trying to help your boo. What
Now
the
you just gotta
fuck?
give an
Damn,
inspiring
what the
thumbs
hell?
up.
The way he sees it is that Pluton is strong enough. She does not need help.
Oh, shucks.
Plus, if anything were to be found out about his favorite receiving outside assistance, the bet would be off.
Yep. He wants to make that fucking money. However, it is not just
Oh.
fucking Eldritch that is
Great.
silenced.
Oh my god! I freed my boy. He ain't do nothing wrong.
Gale will indignantly move to the other side of the box
Yeah,
when it's his turn.
Yeah, I'll let you go ahead
Harry's
and do it because your
the
turn's next.
exact same thing, just gonna walk up to the orc as if.
Why are there?
I couldn't move the other one.
Okay. I will.
I can move this one.
2 Gales. Oh god.
Ugh,
Oh no.
Emery's nightmare.
Honestly, of all of us that there could be 2 of, I think that's the most normal.
And you know the lady Neverember will just kind of, why weren't you sitting beside me to begin with? We're friends.
This is where your gods took me.
I mean, you could have walked across the stage.
Like you did right now.
Well, you didn't want to place a bet either. That didn't seem very friendly, now did it?
Listen, I don't.
Yes,
take,
yes, I know.
I don't take losing bets. It's a bad bet. Anyway,
Just teasing you.
Pluton's going to lose. I don't know what he's fucking saying. She's going to
Yeah.
lose.
Yeah.
Uh,
Some people just get blind in their old age.
Hey, Gail, what's your AC? Oh wait, I
18.
forgot. This spell can't miss.
Is it
Great.
missile?
It is magic missile.
Who's magic missiling me?
Well,
Kelvin
Holy
fucking
shit.
Blackstaff with
Fucking
3 fucking
shield.
bolts.
I shield.
So that it doesn't do any damage to you, but he does warn you, don't call me old. He's just like, "Brr."
I feel like Emery's ears are twitching in annoyance by these two people just going back and forth like, oh great.
I hate to say it,
Ew.
Blackstone, but you are old.
Perhaps you could warn a fellow before attacking him for the mere offense of saying some words.
If you guys hit my,
What are you, 12?
Say
If
again.
you hear my PlayStation, if you hear my PlayStation, no, you don't. I accidentally turned it on trying to get a charging wire.
I
I mean, you're
understand.
just snitching on yourself.
Pluton, it is your turn.
Lovely. So, I'm sorry about this. Brule, I'm going to target Brule.
Okay.
Gonna stab with my pike.
Okay. It's an easy armor class to hit.
Love to hear it.
Never
How
mind.
easy?
Not that easy.
Damn it.
I mean, so you do have an inspiration that you started with.
Yeah, I guess now's the time to use it. Hiya. What the fuck? Alright, I guess it's the fates telling me don't mess with Brule, too cute. I was already feeling bad about it like immediately, so
You rolled a
fate telling me I shouldn't.
2. You rolled a 2 and a 1.
It said I can't hurt this dog.
Yeah.
It's too cute. I can't. It must.
Emery, it is now your turn.
When does the bear go?
Oh yeah, I did
It's supposed to go
accidentally.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
is-
goes
it is-
first.
yeah, it's supposed to go first. So the bear is going to do a couple of things. One, the bear
My
is.
armor is silvered, by the way.
Yep, it is. However, that is if it touches you with its hands. When the
Yeah,
bear
it's
grows, the bear grows with its weapons.
Okay.
We're gonna open this up real quick, and she is going to multi-attack you. So two short sword attacks.
It's regular now, not advantage.
Yeah, but she has two swords.
Are
Yeah.
you the type that get exhaustion after you run out of rage?
No,
no.
not okay.
So the first one is a natural 20.
Yeah, go ahead.
You take
half that?
yeah.
3.
So I have a question. If the sword is enchanted, does it bypass that?
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately, barbarians are that busted.
Yeah, you take 3 points of piercing damage. Or not 3, because it's 5, 6, 7. So you take
3 or 4.
4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then as her bonus action, she is going to essentially use her athletics to stomp the ground and try and knock you prone.
Sure.
So that's 1d20 plus 8 as her
Do I roll
rare
against
form.
this?
You would make a dex saving throw against a 23.
Oh,
At advantage.
Yeah.
If you can't pass that.
fuck.
You are prone.
Nah, bitch.
You are knocked prone.
Damn bitch. Alright.
I'll give you
Okay.
another inspiration if you need it.
Are you giving it to me, or am I
Yeah.
taking the prone? Okay.
You can take it. Take it. Feel better. Gale is sitting over here silently praying for your victory.
That's still not gonna beat it.
Nope. You are on your ass.
It's okay. I'm not moving that far anyway, so it's not that big a deal.
And then with movement, boop, and then
Oh, hello.
to back, and then shaboop. That's her full movement.
We might be able to shove it from here if we're lucky.
I don't
True.
think you can shove something that is two size
No, you
categories
can't.
bigger than you.
If you all work together.
I don't know if the gem dragon thing lets you shove it. Shove them.
Emery, it is your turn. If you can either knock this fucking bear out or last one more turn, the bear will shrink.
Cool.
It did just knock me on my ass.
Yeah,
so.
it did. And then just stepped over you.
I can't get flanking, could I?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Well,
It's a
wouldn't
big
this
bitch.
be enough? Like around
Well, Rika is
Yeah,
Yeah.
knocked prone.
Rika is prone currently.
Well,
Just
sorry
real
about
quick.
that. I guess that would.
I checked it because it was posted in the gift of the gem dragon that Sharky has.
Mm-hmm.
It does in fact count for any creature, so no matter how large it is.
Yeah.
But is that a once per day thing?
I have two.
No, it's
in my
equal to
proficiency amount.
proficiency bonus.
Cool.
So I have one other. I just have to be careful of what I use.
Yeah, because you got like 9 health, and do you want to use that on the bear?
Yeah, I do.
Or the other people?
It's all right. We'll play it by ear. I mean, either way, this is a sick ass fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big ass bear.
Thorn whip won't work.
I mean, it's not a no.
No, it just pulls me. I have to be out of the arena, and then that would just be Emery disqualifying.
Yep.
I mean, if you haven't landed on the ground yet, maybe. Like, you just gotta do some really sick timing and doing it.
Yeah. Okay. I think Emery is just going to try to stab with sword since I don't think they can get.
Yeah, you can absolutely attack this motherfucker with your anti-lycanthrope sword.
Yay.
This is birthday sword. That's what that is.
My birthday sword! Hooray! A 9. Okay, the +5 doesn't help because I get a +5 from
The blade being.
from my bite attack.
Okay.
I do not have a point of inspiration to use. Gosh darn it.
Could we bargain with the DM? Is a good question.
So I
mean, I
will hear out a bargain if you would like.
Why
However,
bargain? I still have one.
that's true. You do.
That's if you want
I
to give
can
it
just
to me.
hand it over. Yeah,
That's
I
up
mean,
to you.
or I'm not fighting in the first place.
Yeah, but
Okay.
so be aware that that means
Mhm.
you can't use it like Mistin. You can't use that later in a different fight. Your inspiration's just gone.
That's fine.
Okay.
Considering,
Okay.
you know.
25 to hit.
25
Because of
hits.
the plus
Roll damage.
Cool. 12 damage.
Okay. She is unconscious. So I will get rid of the werebear token. We will bring back her original token. And she will be unconscious right here.
Oh, it kind of feels bad
Top.
just to bite the shark lady.
Are you gonna bite me?
I mean, you could.
Well, it's my bonus action to bite you. I was my bonus action to bite you.
In the meantime, can I slip in and drag the halfling out?
Yeah, you can
The
absolutely
arena.
drag the halfling out of the arena. The halfling werebear. Are you gonna?
I assume is
Mhm.
the bear still here or otherwise? Because
Bear's
I would just
still sitting there. He's just knocked the fuck out.
could I just politely be like, "Excuse me, bear,"
Yep.
and then jump.
Yeah, absolutely. You can absolutely. Here, I'll
Okay.
just put the bear to the back, and now you should be able to
Excuse
move your
me,
token
bear.
on top.
You have disadvantage.
Cool. Okay, so it's just straight
Yeah.
because I have advantage from biting you.
Good luck.
16.
That is enough to hit me. We'll be using the gift of the Gemmer Dragon to hit you back.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
You take 4 damage.
Okay.
You say Miston can just drag the bear back out too.
DC, I think 15 strength saving throw.
Nope.
So take that and
Cool.
get shoved 10 feet, please.
Which way you want me to go? This. You want me to go this way? This way?
I mean,
this
ideally,
way?
up here would be sick, actually.
Up there?
Yeah.
Or here, I'll do it this way. So I'm like right here.
Why, thank you. That's very
There you
considerate.
go. No problem. I take 13 damage.
Oh, 13.
And then,
Oh, damn.
or sorry, I'm at 13. That's where my brain went.
Okay, that makes sense.
Wait, I think didn't you take it already?
What's that?
Brulee.
Okay. Didn't you take the 8 already?
No, I just took it.
Okay.
So I'm at 13 hit points.
I misunderstood the numbers were for
Yeah, sorry, my brain. I said 13 because I was going, okay, I'm at 13, and I said 13 damage instead because I'm dumb. Brulee is just gonna do his fucking teleport thing. So,
nice.
please do make a
The
dexterity
dex
saving
save,
throw.
Yeah.
Up.
Hey.
This is
Okay.
21.
Is this one of those save for half ones, or is it?
Yep.
Okay.
You take 3 damage.
I'm alive.
For now.
For now, Rika gets up now.
Yeah, Kelvin just yells, "I have a lot of money riding on this. Damn it!"
He can afford it.
Hi.
I didn't realize you were awake still.
How you doing?
Hi, I'm doing fantastically. You have a regular to hit because I did take damage.
Sick. Awesome. I'm gonna reckless this one. So I have advantage on it.
Okay.
I hope the gods don't love that the gods hate me actually. I don't think a 16 hits you.
Yeah, does a 16 hit?
Yeah, it does actually. So you do win. You do get me.
Yeah, you knock
You got me.
Pluton right the fuck out.
I look over at Emery.
Yeah, Emery, your fiance just won you the bet.
No, Emery,
Gail?
the remaining
No,
combatant.
sorry. Gail, your fiance
I mean, we're
just won you-
basic.
Yeah, I was about
We're
to say.
basically.
It's technically not over yet.
Yeah. Well, no, because the
I thought
bet
y'all were
was
cahooting the whole
the bet was if Pluton lost, you got the platinum.
The bet was if Rika won, I got
I
the
believe
platinum.
that is true.
That's
I believe
fair.
it is if Rika won.
Yeah.
But
So
that's still
technically,
likely 'cause,
yeah, it's
a
likely.
little
So Gale shoots a smug look over at that guy and then politely waits for the confirmation of his victory.
Lady Neverember kind of leans over and goes, "I told you, I don't take losing bets. I knew this would happen."
Everyone always says you're a wise leader.
Thank you.
God, this is shortest spot for these two to be in.
So yeah, I believe is that your turn? Because if it is,
I mean, I literally, unless,
You can say words.
it's just looking over at Emery, like, raised eyebrow, hold axe,
it is now.
tilt head.
It is now Emery's turn.
I'm
Will
just
my
being in
mother.
a group of unconscious people healing everyone.
Yeah. Will my mother kick my ass if I hurt the reigning princess?
Not in an honor duel. No.
Okay.
Gale might try.
It's okay. You know, you would know deep down that whatever happens, Emery would heal Rika back.
Yeah, that doesn't mean he won't be miffed.
It's okay. I'm always miffed at you.
Welcome to the club, kid. Rika's ready. Ready for whatever you say. Ready.
Emery goes. Spells or no?
Sorry, repeat
Spells
that?
or no?
No spells. You fight with weapons.
Okay. Rika, or not Rika, you're Rika. Emery will bonus action, heal themselves, though.
That's fine.
So your bite is a vampiric one, right?
Yes.
So shouldn't it heal you from drinking blood?
Oh yeah, I could
That's a special
choose.
ability.
Yeah, I could choose either I regain hit points when I do a bite attack, or I gain a bonus to the next ability.
Ah, okay.
That's
Check.
up to your proficiency bonus per day. I
Yeah.
believe, right?
So I already used the first one to up my attack to 25. So this is my second one. Do
Yeah.
I want to heal? Would I be allowed to heal?
Yeah. From the fucking bite on
Um,
Pluton, you could have healed.
Cool. All right. Could I strategically move Brûlé?
Mm-hmm.
You
Okay.
didn't bite me, you stabbed me.
I did
I did make-
reckless. Oh.
You did do reckless?
I got
Yeah.
it out of
You
order.
already have advantage.
Oh, maybe Brûlé won't move. Unless we just teleport away. No, I don't think he would move. Okay. Because he could just do his ranged attack. Okay. All right. Imri will do a stab. A 20 hits you.
20 does hit me.
You take 10 halved to 5.
Sick. Okay. Fuck shit.
It
But
feels
make that. Shit, hold
it
on.
feels
Sorry.
bad to bite you. It feels bad to bite my charge.
Oh,
but
what'd
also-
she do it?
Yeah. 24 would hit you.
Uh-huh.
You take 3 damage.
Ouch. Okay.
We stand chip
Um,
damage.
Henry heals 3. They're back to full. And then Brûlé will try to spit fire at you. 24 does hit you.
Fuck, sure can do that.
You take 5
fire
damage.
Yeah.
And then Brûlé will close the distance so he's on the other side of you.
Can I give him a pat on the head?
It is your turn,
Yeah.
so
Free action, pet the dog.
The dog.
I will say if Emery goes down, the wildfire spirit can finish the battle and you would still be considered champion.
If I go unconscious, Brûlé does anything to defend my body until it hits 0 hit points, or it's been an hour.
Advantage. It's already advantage anyway, so fuck it. Why not? Gonna do the same thing I've been doing. So 22 hit.
That hits. I take 13 damage.
I literally have nothing else I can do.
All right. It is
Bonus
now
action.
Emery's turn.
You get advantage anyway.
Yep.
Same
Emery just gives you a small smile.
Yeah.
What fight was I with?
23 will hit you. Yeah.
Rika, you're an Asimar, right?
Yes.
Don't you
Is
have
that-
one of your Asimar traits? Like Radiant Consumption, Radiant Soul, etc.
No, not yet.
So
Was
that
was that level 3? I don't remember.
3. It's level
Yeah.
3.
that will be,
Uh,
I believe, enough to knock you unconscious.
Yeah, 9 plus 6 is 15. Halved is 7. Or 8, rounded up.
Yep.
Yeah. Congratulations.
You're knocked the fuck out.
Succeed.
You are knocked the fuck out, and
Wow.
then Emery will cure wounds you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So
As like a shaking your hand.
Lady Neverember will literally hop this fucking wall, hop this fence, and walk over, grab your arm after you have cure wounds your friend, lift it in the air, and go, "We have our new champion."
My
I think
boy.
Emery immediately gives Rika the like, oh shit, what did I just do?
You won. Congratulations.
Yes,
Come
but
on.
Emery is not a person who wants all the attention on them. And it's like, oh fuck.
Lady Neverember kind of turns to you and goes, "And for your exemplary performance, she will present you with the signet ring of Neverwinter,
Mhm.
of the champion of Neverwinter, the a small pouch containing 300 silver pieces, and then she will kind of throw her cloak back and draw a very beautiful rondelle dagger, and she goes, the dagger of the Neverwinter 9, and then she will hand that to you.
Thank you.
The dagger of the Neverwinter 9 is a +1 dagger that does that like causes bleed.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a bleed dagger.
Yeah.
I would go hang out with my fiance, but I'm gonna stay by Emery's side as emotional support.
The queen kind of seeing that you don't want the attention will literally cast darkness around you.
Yep, and Brule will teleport both Rika and Emery away out of the
Yeah, so
area.
essentially because of the level of spellcaster that she
Yeah.
is, the darkness covers, and I'll show you how big of a fucking area this covers with this.
How many times can you do that teleport, by the way?
It's a free thing that my wildfire spirit can do.
I don't know if you
Oh,
guys can see
it's
that,
free?
but it covers a 70-foot
70
radius.
foot radius.
There's 70 foot of this fucking place is just engulfed in magical darkness.
Oh,
Somewhere in
maybe?
the distance, you hear Jerry complaining about how they can't work in darkness.
The queen kind of turns to you and goes, "I figured you weren't one for the limelight. I'm not really either. So let's get the fuck out of here."
Can I? When it becomes light again, I want to make chit chat with this guy.
Fantastic. Yeah, you guys can, head back to like the rest of the festivities as it starts to like close in on nighttime. Rika can like make friends with Sir Nero, and
Where'd you win that cool ass axe that you beat the shit out of me with?
yeah.
Yeah. I want it from Blacksmith.
Gale has to recoup the bet, which ended up being moot, although Gale does hold it over the guy's head.
And Kelvin will just look at you and go, I can level your city too.
You are welcome to try.
I don't think Rika would forgive that one. I
Yeah.
gotta be real with you.
He just kind of goes,
Yeah,
"You
black
do,
stuff, you're fine.
you do know that I was the one that leveled Zenthal Keep, right?"
Yes, I know. I have had a good talk with my brother Merritt about it. You know, the Prince High Warden, the Red Right Hand of Melvant.
Yes.
He's very interested in the happenings of our nearby kingdom.
Well,
Our neighbors.
if he wants to have a chat, he's more than welcome to try and come and talk to me. He just smiles real big.
Technically, that is my job.
Yes, I did not mean literally. The Red Right Hand is not does not scare me. I am the Black Staff of Waterdeep. Pluton, not now, dear. I'm trying to be intimidating.
Oh, I'm sorry.
God.
All I'm saying is that you ought to wield your power carefully.
Many people have told me that. I've not cared yet. And he'll like walk away.
Once Erika's done being fussed over, that she would go to go to show Gail I'm fine. I'm good. I've never been
Yeah, you get healed. You've got a new buddy. He like kind of nudges you and goes, "If you're ever over in the Hungry Halfling, there's a brawling pit. I'm usually over there."
Maybe you'll actually get a chance this time instead of getting your ass handed to you.
Listen, it's not my fault that there was an exploding dog. All right, hand to hand, I'm pretty fucking proficient.
Yeah, I'll make sure the dog isn't involved in combat next time.
Burleigh's just trotting after you, happy.
Oh,
In the meantime, I'm
Rika will
going
Last
pick
to.
up.
dog.
Rika would pick up the dog. That's just
Gail was
Mhm.
Gail was gonna say something to Princess Pluton after Mr. Wizard asshole left.
Go ahead.
What?
You're a wizard asshole.
Yeah.
Is he always like that?
Is Blackstaff always like that? Yes, pretty much.
And no one ever says anything or does anything about it.
Well, I do, but I get away with it because I think he likes me.
You should wield that influence more often.
Is there something you have in mind?
Well, his latest bout of petulance against my fiance's kingdom was extraordinarily unnecessary.
Of course.
Rika.
So if you'd be willing to have words with him.
So, Pluton, you would know the reason he leveled that city was to make sure the Zentrum could not have it. The people that were taking it from Rika, who were going to
So-
slaughter Rika's family if he had not distracted them by leveling the city.
I think there are other ways to distract people. I would say those tactics are not good.
You would think that a wizard of his purported power would have done something more intelligent about the situation.
Certainly. With a big paintbrush come broad strokes, right?
Indeed. Well, always a pleasure to see you. It was entertaining to watch you get your butt kicked by my fiance.
I think I did pretty well.
You did. You did extraordinarily well. Congratulations on getting so far.
Thank you. And your help with the healing is very appreciated. This is that
It's
one,
not
right?
bad.
This is the one that did the healing?
No, that was the misting.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the doctor. Hello.
Yes.
Hi. I'm getting people confused because voices are hard and I don't remember people very good.
That's
All
okay.
blurring together.
No problem.
Then you were the one that was healing or mending from the sickness, right?
Yes, that was unfortunately I.
I take it you've been deemed no longer contagious?
Clean bill of health. I'm perfectly
Wonderful.
fine.
I'm glad to hear.
I should go find my fiance wherever she's wandered off to.
Of course, and give my kudos for the fighting.
I'll convey that to her. Thank you. See you later.
Of course. Good.
And Gail heads off to try and find Rika to verify that she is indeed still alive. You know.
Still alive.
Probably,
Okay.
probably
Being fussed
catching her.
over.
Yeah, catching her while Emery's trying to fuss over the bite.
Yeah. And then they both fuss over the bite.
It's just Rika telling Emery, no, I promise, it's fine. It's fine. Gail comes out of the corner with a steel chair. Oh my god.
Rika.
Everybody's just going just like, you know, you did manifest this. You too were making biting jokes, and then here I am biting you. You little idiot. Don't recklessly throw your axe around and let me get a clean bite in. Pinches your nose.
You could have hit me anyway if
Yes.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, so you didn't have
So,
to. Remember, your brother taught me how to fight.
Emery,
Yes.
you hear, and only you hear this.
Yay.
Congratulations, my dear daughter. Or, I guess, my dear child. My apologies. I am pleased with your performance in the battle. And I think that's all of the words that message can say.
Thanks, Mom.
Remember, message is only effective within 120 feet.
Dun dun.
Da-da-da.
I think Emery just
yeah.
sours and you just be like, I thought mother was be watching. Okay, I guess mom is watching your parents. Whatever. Are you okay? Are
Good.
you fine?
Yeah, I'm fine. Are you
You
good?
sure? Oh, I'm fine. I have a picture of health.
Mm-hmm.
The only one who is not doing fine was Brule, who took quite a bit of hits.
Oh, is he okay?
Oh, he's fine. He will regenerate sooner or later.
Yeah, that orc did knock the shit out of
Brule has 13 hit points, or 15 hit points. Brule was in that fight with 2 hit points the whole entire time.
Yeah, the orc did 13.
Jeez.
Wow.
The bulk of my damage came from the champion.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'll look at Gale, who's probably also joining the fuss party.
Yeah, he's probably like got a damp cloth and is wiping your face off, trying to get all the blood off. Like,
Prestidigitation.
oh wait, I think he has that.
Emery also has that. They just both touch your face.
He does
Like,
both,
that's the
but
thing,
like
like-
the cloth feels nice, so he does both.
It's both of you casting it at the same time, and I've never been cleaning. Did you have fun, Gale? Did you have fun watching?
It's never fun watching you imperiled, but it was
Listen,
entertaining to watch.
it was fine. I was never gonna get seriously hurt.
I didn't have a poison on any of my weapons after that.
You did your fair share of damage, and I'm very proud of you. You did so well. I tried to take money from that stupid old man, the wizard, the asshole, but I failed, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
You'll get it. Why are you apologizing to me?
Because I wanted to do it for you.
It's fine. She just like lightly punches Gale in the arm. Just a little bit. It's fine.
Probably bruises him.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
But he doesn't care. He just rubs out a little bit, but continues on, just looking at you sad.
Oh my, he's
Gale,
gonna ask about healing.
one last thing before we leave. Your cousin will kind of come in and lean to kind of whisper in your ear and go, your brother sends missive.
Which one?
The Prince in Shadows. The Zentrumen are in the city.
Gale stills at that, stands up, brushes off his pants, and just politely bows to Emery and to Rika. Goes,
Apologies. It seems I must take my leave briefly. Deal with the matter. I'll see you all for dinner later.
Yeah, just let me know when.
Hall of Justice. I'm sure she'd be happy to host Lady Neverember. So, anytime.
Alright. Good luck. Let me know if you need me.
To know that you would be willing to answer my call is enough.
and he gives her a little kiss on the hand again and heads off.
Skipping merrily.
Not skipping merrily. He looks very serious, and he goes and follows Dare, and they're gonna have a talk. Okay.
Yeah, he looks at you and goes, "How would you like us to proceed, Your Highness?"
First, we must discuss this with Heinrich. Discuss all the information that has been gathered thus far.
Currently indisposed.
No.
Gathering information, if you catch my drift. If you would follow me, I can lead you to him.
Yes, please.
He leads you to a small room in like the palace dungeon, and when you get there, Heinrich is beating the ever-loving dog shit out of a Zentrum agent. Like he holds
Okay,
him up,
Gil.
lets him try to speak. If he doesn't give him the information he wants, he just pow right in the fucking jaw.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
the
Gale
guy's
doesn't
the
react
guy
to this
the
at
guy's
all.
arms are tied behind his back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Gale just looks on with polite disinterest, just kind of like,
How goes it, Heinrich?
We know he's here. They're here to target Rika. We don't know how their numbers yet, but I'll get them out. Do you have my pliers?
I believe they're upstairs. I can have someone fetch them for you.
I would appreciate it. This one needs some impromptu dental work.
Of course.
I seem to have broken most of his teeth.
Well, I'd be happy to help if you need it. But until then,
Your brother is on his way.
good. We'll need help.
Not the one in shadows. The Prince of the Red Right Hand.
Excellent.
The
I shall go make preparations for his arrival then.
the princess is also coming, but that was at my request.
Okay. Alright. Wasn't expecting her to arrive, but I suppose it does make sense. Lady of the Hunt and all that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Supposedly they may be part of the Zentrum or part of the reason the riot broke out at the prison. Lady
Well.
Neverember has asked us to investigate it now that the festival is over. It would be good for us to make haste when we can.
Well, we have dinner and then we're free.
I will continue my investigation while you go to dinner. Dare will accompany you as security.
Very well. Seems we shall have banquet of blood soon. The best kind.
If you wouldn't
Woohoo.
mind, if you wouldn't mind, ask Rika to come down here. I may need her expertise, or their expertise.
Rika or Emery?
Emery, my apologies.
That's alright.
I've been beating this man for 4 hours. My memory.
Yes, if you had meant Rika, I would have suggested Emery instead. I don't
Yes, I need the
particularly
poison.
wish to trouble her.
I need
this.
the poison. So,
Very well.
I
I
need
will-
them to examine a poison.
Oh, okay, I see. All right. Well, I've invited them both to dinner, so they should arrive somewhat soon. I can send them down.
Thank you, my lord. I will continue my interrogation until then.
Have fun.
Oh, I plan on it. And you see him because his knuckles don't crack, but he likes to do the thing, and he makes the gesture as if he's going to crack all of his knuckles, and you see the all near musculature that holds the metal together underneath the plates stretch, and he stretches his neck and he goes, "You won't want to watch this part, my lord." And you see his hand heat up as he casts heat metal and just presses it to the guy's face.
I've seen worse. Have at it.
and Gale just casually walks back upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay, so Zentarm in town. Big brother coming to town. Sister, big sister coming. Well, they're all her bigger
Yep,
siblings.
you are
okay.
the youngest. That is the issue of being the youngest.
Yeah. That is a lot of information. Okay, so that's going to be a lot to unpack. Woohoo. Yeah, Gale will ask Dare to convey that message or to send someone that they trust to convey the message to Emery.
Yeah, Emery, you do eventually receive a message that Sir Telamon wishes to see you in the palace dungeons at the Hall of Justice because he needs a poison examined.
Everyone's family is in town, it seems.
But
Rika's just missing their family.
I'm honestly just surprised part of Miston's family didn't come in during the fight.
They were busy doing other shit. Almost your entire family worked for the militia. But yeah, Emery, if you go down and kind of speak with Sir Einrich, he doesn't he closes the cell door where you can't really see the guy he was torturing, but he does bring you a vial of this potent green liquid. And he goes, if you wouldn't mind, if you could examine this for me, I need to know what kind of poison it is.
I suppose after hurting your charge's feelings in combat, I could do this.
That was apparently meant for your charge.
I think they just smile and be like, I'd like to see them try.
He will open the cell door and show you the Zentrum agent. This was the one who was going to try and perpetrate the act. I've gotten about as much information as he's going to give me.
Well, good work. Sloppy work. Or messy. Not
Messy.
sloppy.
Messy, yes.
Messy work.
My work is messy on purpose, sometimes. Would you like to finish the job, or would you like me to do it?
I think they think for a very long moment. Go, I believe I have a dinner to attend after this, so.
You can roll nature with advantage.
Yeah.
For this.
I hate how nature is an intelligence check, but I understand. But I hate it.
Me too. I think it should be wisdom.
It should, but we need some wisdom. 21.
So this is an odd mixture of giant scorpion venom and demon ichor.
Demon ichor, squirt. Smiles.
The Telemon goes, okay. If you would go ahead and go on up to your dinner, I will handle this. And Telemon steps into the very heavy footfalls of this Warforged, and he closes the door, and the next thing you hear is just the snapping of bone as and then a body hitting the floor.
Mm-hmm.
You can assume what just happened.
Yeah. I think if anything, everyone would leave Brûlé with Telemon just to perfectly get rid of the body.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Brûlé can cremate
incinerate.
this corpse. And that is kind of where we'll leave this session. Is political intrigue is going to happen next session, and also Telemon's not exactly a nice guy.
He's nice to Gale.
Yeah, exactly. He's nice to the people that aren't trying to kill Rika.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He finishes things very messy, but with brute strength and ferocity.
Yeah.
Where Emery attacks from the shadows and gets rid of the bodies before they're found out.
Yeah.
It's very different styles of assassination.
It's you're the stealthy one. He is a literal living tank.
Yeah.
It feels like when you compare who they're protecting, it feels very opposites almost.
Yep. That's why I was like, we should make Telemon a fucking martial class.
Yeah.
But then again, I am very beefy being a druid.
Yeah.
I got so much hit points.
It's fantastic. I also there's now fucking not that there wasn't a good reason to do it before, but now it's I'm triple checking literally anything you're eating because this shit crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. So, that's the wrong. There we go. I have way too many of these little screens. All right, so we're this is where we will in stream. For the YouTube recording, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to see all of my uploads. And fuck you, Dave!
Why?
Dave.
Why?